Thanksgiving.
I'm so sorry, but this is like the brightest we can do, or else I'm gonna have a fucking.
Honestly, I'm so happy with that.
That's fine, yeah.
It's so nice in here.
Very cozy.
Like the flickering would get to me.
Do we want to get into it?
Let's go. Oh shit! I didn't bring anything to put on my head.
But we gotta talk about our sponsor.
Now we have none?
We have to do the ad roll.
We have to do the ad break.
No. To do the ad
No, really quick.
Hi everybody, welcome to the Storybook
Cameron,
Speakeasy.
Cameron,
Today
you
we
make
are
this
in
like every
person.
time.
I know. I love it. I love this joke.
Today we are in person.
In person.
What I will say though is this was a room given to us. What was the place? What's this place called?
Oh,
It was not good.
You dox us.
We bought it.
Yeah, and also
wasn't
don't
given to
dox
us.
us.
We bought it.
Also, I don't want to we come back to record here.
I built this
Don't say
room
where
with
we-
my own 2 hands.
Yep.
This
This
is in
is my
someone's
house.
private house,
Yes.
not somewhere public.
You are
Alright,
all
let's get into
my
it, guys.
bonus.
Let's get into
I
it.
should probably pull up my Octa shit.
Nah.
It's an art.
So tuition it turned out a little bit.
Actually, this is in South Africa. That's where we live.
Yes, yeah, South Africa.
I forgot the best connotations of being white people.
Cameron, maybe you should just stop.
Okay, but the real thing that we have to do
There's
at
more
the
white
end of
people there.
this, we all need to stand in height order so that people can get
High tech. High tech.
Yeah, and we might be interrupted if the fire room becomes available.
This is true.
So,
Well, I mean, we can
impromptu
just
break, yeah.
We can just be like, no, we're good.
I mean, that's about
No,
a break
I want
time.
the
It's
more
going to be
space.
about like 2 hours.
We paid for the fire room.
Well, yeah, but aren't you getting like refunded?
Not entirely.
No,
So I kind of want to use the fire room.
that's fair.
The way it becomes available.
books. This is nice. This is
For the room, I paid for half.
It
Yeah.
was $200 for that.
So, yeah. When it becomes available, we'll move over.
Never mind. That's
We'll see. But yeah. Shall we get into it, everybody?
Woo! The chicken
So, getting into today's session, let's start off with a little bit of a recap, shall we? Picking up where we last left off. Now in their vessel forms of ancient dragons, the party pursue Agronath up to the bare edge of the atmosphere and engage with him in combat. Heavy blows are traded as Agronath summons a sphere of ultimate destruction as it makes its way through the battlefield, tearing through combatants and dealing massive damage. Breath weapons are thrown, people are hurt, and Utgard is taken from his draconic form as a massive blow rend by Agronath's sword. Thinking fast, Utgard uses his boots to jump to Octa's back and tries to think of ways to help without Bane in the dragon form. Remembering the sigils they had been given by Savala, Utgard and Sweet Daisy make a plan to plant one on Agronath to explode. After taking a massive attack from Cass and grappled by Tomo, the two see their opportunity, and a sigil is planted on Agronath and blown up, sending him falling to the surface. The party pursue, but cannot retain their vessel forms. They land on the ground, ready to finish what they started. Meanwhile, Agronath summons 3 angels to help him fight. After dealing some heavy damage and Nelson dropping unconscious, Utgard is able to dispatch one of the angels, allowing for Cass to finish off Agronath with a potent breath attack. Agronath falls and dies, and a pillar of divine energy escapes him. The 2 remaining angels retreat, and the fight is won. Evanorth, the previously oldest living dragon and progenitor of the Yellow Dragons, had died during the fight with Agronath. The party mourn her loss and agree to stay and rest for a few days. So,
That was one of our best recaps ever, I gotta say.
I was trying to point every time a name came up. I was trying to point to who was that.
before we get into it, I have some experience to give out.
Yeah.
Each of you
Level
are
up in
given
person?
7,200 XP.
Ooh.
Wait, we level up
We
again?
level up again.
What?
Is that
Wait,
another
that
level?
Wait,
is
is it
another
7,200?
7,200.
Yeah, that's
7,200.
another
Oh.
So we're at 58,260, which means we level up.
Okay, I'm a targeteer now.
So
I'm gonna throw up 8.
that's it. 1,800 naming XP.
So,
Wait,
5,
give me, hold on. I'm not level 110.
Oh god.
Okay, wait, how much naming?
1,800.
Kyle, can
I
you do
level
me a
up
favor?
naming again.
Can you send me a picture of my sheet?
Why?
Mythweaver hates me right now, and
Is it the Wi-Fi?
it's not letting me sign in.
Do you want me to give you my iPad? I got this. iPad.
No, I'm saying like there's a
Is that
couple.
your
Your
account?
No, my account is gone. I'm just.
How much is the next naming level up XP? I don't have
do it
the
after.
Okay, I
We'll do it
don't
after.
have the sheet.
Um,
I am level
I can
10
try- I
namer
can
though.
try.
I
It's
can technically name
66.
people.
Jacob, 66,000.
That's
For
a
next
lot.
level up.
No, for
Or
naming.
next
No,
naming.
naming.
next
Okay.
naming level.
Yeah,
I missed
naming.
naming part of it.
Yeah, naming has
target tier.
specific ones.
Cannot.
Wait, so we're level 11?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do some research when I get home.
I already know what I'm doing. It's very easy.
I don't.
I'm going fire.
I think I can fit the spell.
But getting into it, now that XP has been given out, you all ride on the back of Exania, the large, ancient worm red dragon, as he enters down into the valley of the purple dragons and deposits you all off into just outside of the house that you remember was being Tomit's house. Andre had also come along, helping Tomit walk now that he is without one of his legs. The sun had since set across the horizon, and the house stands in front of you.
Oh. There's just a light. It freaked me out.
What?
There's a light
Oh,
down
the
here.
light.
Yeah, just like I was like,
I
wait, what?
found a box on the bottom of the table,
Oh, yeah.
and it's for charging stuff.
Whoa!
Oh, there it is. On that.
I think that nobody noticed.
We're all very.
Wait, it's
It's
just
only-
USB though.
And USB-C.
It's also only on your.
Yeah, I
desk.
need a power
Oh.
outlet, which is why.
On my
That's
side.
Anyway.
screwed. No, I see it.
Oh wait,
There's
what?
one.
Oh.
Tomit's hobbling, y'all.
Does everyone have? Does
Oh,
anyone
it's
have a
out.
cable?
Sorry.
Tomit's hobbling.
Tomit, Andre is here helping Tomit up the steps up into his abode. And he is, it is just as similar as what you last remember it, the simple square room, half of it being raised up with a floor foundation, the other half being less kind of like a place to have your shoes on. Andre just kind of sets Tomit down across the room, laying down. Tomit, you can see, though the bleeding has stopped and as much healing can be done, you can tell it still hurts him a bit. So after he lays down, he just puts his head up against the far wall. Vexania flies off, and Andre looks at you all and says, I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you all in the morning. Again, it's been a time.
Well, hopefully you'll be getting better. We're gonna stay for a few days, so.
Yeah. Thank you again. I'll be seeing you.
See you later, Andre. Hope all your kids are safe.
Yes, I don't really know right now, so we'll probably figure all that out tomorrow. But sleep first. We're tired.
See you tomorrow.
Closes the door behind him. Walks off into the night, off to his own abode. The six of you are now inside of Tomit's house.
Speaking of our children, have you heard anything from Hadolin?
You saw
Speaking of our
Hadolin.
children.
Yeah,
We
saw
did
it.
see him.
We saw it.
You saw Hadolin.
The gear was kneeling and he was like at the
That's
barrel.
right. That's
I
right.
do need a picture of my sheet. My account's locked for 15 minutes because I put in the wrong password twice.
Well, I'll
Damn,
get
it
to
only took
that
twice.
use sometime. But the evening is yours. Is there anything you would all like to do before bedding down for the night?
Let's go find Hadolin.
What?
He needs somewhere to sleep, right? He probably doesn't know what's going on. We need to make sure he's okay.
I think he's not back at the boat.
I will say that
Didn't he go off with
Hadolin
people?
does have everybody has somewhere to rest. We
Well-
skipped from the end of last session to now. All of that has been settled.
Why don't we all just stay together?
Yeah.
Just
That's That's typically what we do on the hill.
Yeah, but
Could we?
we still don't really know much about all of you. You don't know much about all of us. This can be a
That's fair.
get to know each other thing.
Personally, I'm tired.
We can do that in the morning if
Yes.
you're really set on it.
No,
Any-
it's
Well,
okay.
we are having like a whole party tomorrow.
Yeah, tonight might be a good time for us to get to know each other.
Do you know what time it is? Party like first thing in the morning.
I don't know if I'm tired yet. My brain sort of feels like it's full of bees.
Yeah, I get
Just
that.
so long as you don't
Well,
throw any bees at anything again.
you're not the one who got part of your face melted.
Oh, did that need more healing, Nelson?
You can try. Don't think it's really gonna go away.
It just felt so natural.
You were brought back to full health. So there is some light scarring across the face, maybe a bit of discoloration, but as far as what can be healed, it's already done. It's not entirely noticeable, but you can tell there's something happening. You can tell that when you cast any sort of spell.
Looks like Cass probably also has a nice new arrow scar going across the line of his jaw on the other side. So he's now got the chain devil scars across his face. And now a nice little line a little too close to the jugular.
Yeah, I would say Nolson has like that acid burn. You know how like you get the settings and the scar options when you create a character. You get acid burns that you never pick.
Yeah.
I used
You
to
have the acid burns.
I have the acid burns.
You kind of still see it, but I have them right here.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
pretty.
wow.
It's not very visible. But it's right there.
In this life,
It's right above the
gather many
scar that's right there.
memories of battles. This is one of many.
Yeah. I don't think I'll like this one.
I don't like any of them.
Felt that. No, I think I can stay up with you, Daisy, if you want.
Yeah.
Girls' night?
Oh God.
From what I've
no,
heard, that's a
no.
bad idea. No.
We're going to do
We're going to stay together.
a boys bundle.
Boys
Boys
bundle?
Boys
Which is
bundle.
kind of the trauma bonding thing me and Tomo did a few nights, not only a few nights ago. I guess, yeah. We just kind of sat on top deck.
Boys bundle. Just for clarification, when Hadolin settled down in his own little resting spot, could we have said we invited him to come rest with us at Thomas?
Sure.
Okay.
Is it okay if I ask that we don't? Like out of game.
Oh.
Because I want it to be like an actual party thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
That, no, I'm not saying
Oh,
like
no,
for any
no.
actual like more for party
Like-
relations, not talk to Hadolin.
Like
Okay.
we invited him, but he said no. It was like, well, we could.
He's probably
I think
like-
he didn't say he's staying.
Probably getting over this new toy, you know.
That's
It's like as
that is
big
the
as
reason
an
I'm saying
airship.
that's
Yeah.
because
He's robot playing.
yeah,
He's robot mind.
yeah. Because we haven't had a lot of actual party, like full party conversations.
This is new. We usually have the world to deal with.
And then Ugra's gonna like go in and try and like break off all of his armor. Do you want me to roll or do you want me to take
do
12?
that.
You're good. You can take 10.
Okay.
I
Even if
genuinely
you take
forgot.
10, you're good.
I genuinely forgot you did that.
So yeah, so you see Ugra just go in and he's just breaking off the crystal armor, and then he just leaves like one boot, pretty much like from like calf down, and like as the night progresses, you can see they start to like creep up again.
What happens if you don't? Does it just like
If I don't do what?
you miss a day?
I
I
assume
mean-
it's uncomfortable.
If I take it off, if I don't take it off and nothing really happens, the way that it is magically set, it's set to grow like this, and then the growing sort of wears itself down. It's like I am very easy to track because wherever I walk, there is a trail of crystals. So
There's also like a smell. You know, you
Oh,
smell very
kinda
distinct.
whew, it's been a very long day. I'll just say that.
I mean,
but
there is a beach if you want to salt water there.
but if I take off
We're in the middle
all
of
of
the
my
island.
Oh.
There's probably a watering pond.
maybe if I take off all of my armor, then I lose it. I have to have at least like she told me like 5 pounds, and I just sort of say that it's like a leg or tracers.
So it's not like a curse where if you don't take it off, it's gonna like throw into you and.
No, this was a gift actually.
Oh, okay.
I helped.
Weird question. How did you put it on the first time?
So it was magically set to me. I don't know much about the specifics, but there was a village, and it got hit with a landslide. And this was before I was voice of nature. I was traveling like we do, and found myself in Kizadush. I don't actually remember where this is. I know it's to the right.
It's on the western edge of the continent.
Yeah. And I was a follower of Sylvanas. I don't know if you know this.
I think you mentioned it recently.
Yeah. And Sylvanas, very different than Frontea. Sylvanas, much more dispassionate, removed from interaction with nature and everything that was involved with it. If, for example, if there is landslide, you step back and you don't do anything. You let nature take its course, as horrible or as gentle as it is. And that's what I did for a long time. And then came Kizadush. The landslide hit and I almost died. I was trapped under the rubble and I crawled out, and all around me was destruction and death. I saw things that day I still remember, and I will never forget. And it was there where I realized I had to do something. Sylvanas he served his purpose, but I could not in my right mind follow him. So I buried and just threw away my holy symbols. And I helped out the town. And after that, I just wandered again. It was a while, but I found myself back at Kizadush many years later. And a smith, her name's Normani Blessforge. She was the one I helped out of the rubble that day. And she said that I ran off too quickly before she could properly thank me. And she made the armor. She set it to my body. And she said, if you ever take it all off, it will never come back. And I will not make it for you again. It's a bitch to make. That's what she said to me. And I agreed. And it's been on me ever since.
That's a nice story.
Did you get to kiss her?
No,
Well,
Actually.
Okay.
we went to dinner first.
Quickly reading backstory.
literally, like,
Engaging
what did
backstory
happen?
bits.
This is going to be like,
Did I kiss her?
my memories.
Old man memory going.
My brain.
It was so long ago. I was a little boy. Future
Oh,
hairs on
actually,
shit.
she became my wife.
Boy.
We gave smoochies.
We did not kiss ever, but she became my wife.
We never kissed.
There was this one time from Sheet, but
You got kissed by a sheep.
Genital kissing.
I am kissing aliens.
There was always 10 feet between.
make room for Jesus.
10 feet.
Jesus is very large.
Is he going horizontally?
Yeah, you have to fit leg, feet
Leg
to
to
head.
he lays down and just sort of spreads out. So you just gotta make sure that he doesn't touch you. If he touches you, you die. Like, it's serious.
Those two
You
try
don't know
to
you get some sleep.
I get you soon.
Get you soon. This is canon now, Cameron.
No.
If it's not an actual thing that happens, it's an old wives' tale. This is why Jesus Christ is an actual saying in your
Because you gotta leave 10 feet between you and your lover.
for Jesus.
Okay. No, I did not kiss her. I was traveling with my future wife at the time. Her name was Rina.
Oh, I think that's the most you've told me about her.
You were married?
I was once. It was long ago. When I was coming out of the rubble. After that, I was lost. I didn't do much except walk. And one day, I met Rena. She was a cleric of Shantae. I met her when I was helping rebuild the town. There was a wildfire, and it took out large portions of the town. And I was just doing what I could, and she was there as well. And she blessed the burnt land and caused growth and helped the town come back on its feet much faster than it would have. She was my first real interaction with Shantae, and I was intrigued. So I asked her if I could go with her, and she agreed. We traveled for a while together, and after about 2 years or so, we were married.
Wow,
And
2 years.
You can see that his face, like his eyes. He'll like sometimes be like looking around, but he's not. He's like just like reliving old memories. She was beautiful and smart and as quick as a whip, and always kept me on my toes. She encouraged me to do a lot more growing than I had in my whole life. And
She dealt with a lot of plants.
maybe that's why she was so helpful in that regard. But
Wish I could have met her.
I do too. I think she would have liked it. There. But she died, obviously. It was. We were married for about 6 years. And then she got sick. There was a curse or something on the well, and she was trying to purify it, but it lashed out and stuck to her, and she fell ill. I tried everything I could. I used every favor, expended every option, but nothing worked. And she was gone. But I'm here now, and it was a voice of nature that brought me out of my head after a while.
Was it baby Agronath?
No.
Technically, he's a voice of nature before I was.
Oh,
I am much older, if you could not tell.
how old are you?
50?
Whoa. Okay.
Did you not? I have like wrinkles, gray hair.
A lot of gray.
Well, no, I knew you're older, but you know, a lot of people can be going. 50's a long time.
Yeah.
You know, I guess not in comparison to some of your family cast,
To
but
remind you, also, Izumi have short lifespans.
yeah.
Like, how much shorter?
Oh, we don't talk about that often.
Can I say, because I know? Just like straight
I'm
up.
pretty sure it's 30 years.
Is it 30 years? I think it's like 30
Is it
or
30?
45.
I'm gonna have to look it up again.
It's
But
about
it's
40.
Yeah, it's like
40
40 to 50.
But that's after. Because you're not born as a baby, as a helper.
No, that's
No,
that's
Izumi.
Nezumi.
Gotcha.
Halberds
I thought you
are
were
human.
No.
Human age.
Gotcha.
It's like 40 years.
40 years.
Oh, now you know.
Wait, how old are you?
No one knows.
We can talk about it, Ghost.
I'm ageless.
I believe it.
I don't.
There is something there.
You see any gray on these?
No, but you
I
have
see
you
green.
have the green.
Yeah,
Yeah.
green.
Green.
Green did suddenly happen.
Well, what is that
Can I make a
about?
spot
my-
check to
that's my
spot
fault.
any gray hairs
Yeah.
on Sweet Daisy?
Oh, can I do that too? Yeah, I've got my sheet open. So I can do
Make
it.
it a search check, no spot.
Can I do spot? Because I'm a little further away.
Sure.
Damn it!
It's gonna be a higher DC for you.
That I'm okay with that. I'm bad at search, good at spot.
Wait, what are you looking for? Oh,
Gray
for
hairs.
ghosts.
Dirty 20.
30-20.
Well, so
what?
I got a 19.
A 19.
From a 3?
Yes, I have a plus 16. Oh my god! Without my daily spells.
Both of you are looking,
I give you a once over.
giving you a once over, looking at your fur. Surprisingly, there are no gray hairs.
There's one right behind your ear.
No, I saw it too.
Where is it? Pull it out.
I think I like it.
Toma, pull it out.
I like it. It kind of looks like Tomo's hand.
He's just holding me.
I don't think that's him holding you. I think
think
you're holding his hand to you.
There's a mask. Sweet Daisy, I'm not used to holding an Azumi's head this long.
I mean,
How often do you hold Mizumi's head? Not that long, apparently, but.
do you hold the Mizumi head
Can
often?
you pull it out?
Sure, we'll see if I can find it.
There's
It's 13.
well, you didn't need to roll because there's nothing
There's
there.
nothing
You
there.
can't find it.
There's nothing there.
I'm just like searching through.
I'm just gonna go over
I
to
don't see it.
I'm going to point. I was gonna point to the spot that doesn't have any grays.
You can do it. 3, 2, 1 up. That's just
don't-
real
I
quick.
don't see
No, you
it.
got it.
Real
No,
quick.
as soon as you grab a hair, it's like, yeah, you got it. You got it.
Kaz is gonna
No,
grab
that's
one of
not
his,
right.
one of
Yes,
his
it is.
shorter hairs. He's gonna
It's not
pluck,
right.
pluck
Yes,
it,
it is.
and he's gonna.
Why are you trying to do that to Daisy, Nelson?
Yes, that hair.
No, I don't. I'm gonna. Do you have sleight of hand?
This is the one of
I don't
like
think
5
I
skills
do.
I don't
That
have.
sucks. Okay, never mind.
You
Yeah,
think
know.
I would?
Yeah.
Also,
I'm not actually a rogue.
Come on.
Nelson is
3,
just going to
2,
do
1
that.
I don't
up.
see
3,
it.
2, 1.
Just pull it.
Nelson, help me.
It's
It's
right
you
there.
and me.
Alright. There it is. I find one random hair, and I pull.
Pull a
And
non-gray.
you look at it and it's not gray.
You're not great, Daisy.
Fire red.
It's also not being mean to Daisy. She's like the prank lady.
I mean, yeah, but you're just
I was
pulling
saying-
a head.
One
I mean,
hair.
what is prank in pulling out hair?
It's one pair.
I
Where is
guess.
the joke in that, though?
You're just ripping out head.
I
I
mean,
mean-
to be fair, I have one of her whiskers, and I tap the braid.
But I don't think that was a prank, though, right?
Did you,
No,
like,
she
pull it out?
plucked it out in front of me.
Nelson,
It was very
despite what
meaningful.
everyone else thinks, I think it was a very good prank. Mostly instigated by Tomo,
It was, yeah, and I
who is
just
very sneaky.
I built
But
onto it. I built onto
Look.
it. Yes.
you committed to the bitted.
There's like this
Damn it,
really,
damn it.
really long moment where Cass is thinking about everything that Tomo said, and he goes, "Wait, I fed you cheese so many times. Didn't you say you were lactose intolerant the first time we met?"
No.
You don't even have to roll for that. That's just a bold-faced lie.
Now you see,
I believe it.
from what I've heard, from the small amount of
I
knowledge I
told
have about
you.
your pranks, Sweet Daisy,
Yes.
you've done much worse.
I have done much worse. But this is your first one. This is your first prank in our group. So, I think you get to keep this as a trophy.
Oh, so I know you're lying.
Okay.
It's very useful. You can use it for spell casting. You can
I rolled a
locate me.
7.
Imagine what you could do with some of my blood.
I rolled a 2 for a 4.
Back up. What?
Yeah. blood is so powerful.
Do you
It's
give
Blood
out
is very
blood?
a little bit. That's why Cass has some of my hair. It's emotional symbolism, as well as if I ever go missing, he can use that hair to find
Now
me.
that is a
Did
good
not
reason
re-
for that.
Also, it's not your hair, and I did not realize that was part of the reason.
Blood is very
Oh,
powerful.
I probably should have communicated that. That's one of the reasons why.
You know, actually thinking about that, yes, there are,
No, that's actually
there are
like
a lot of spells. that-
Daisy. That's like
I'm gonna
generally
prick my
really good
finger,
idea.
And I'm gonna do.
I don't know how to do
discern
any of that.
bloodline on
Oh.
Wilson.
I don't know how to find.
You. So
I'm gonna put it.
as this conversation is happening,
I'm gonna put it in the bag of holding and then maybe see it again someday.
as this conversation is happening, Aktha just like pricks their finger, uses the blood, and you
Just a little
looks you
voice bit.
straight in the eye, Nelson, and then you see there's like a flash of blue arcane energy as they discern bloodlines on you. Human. That's it.
Oh my god,
Please you to know that you're 100% human, and I can tell because of my blood.
My mom and
what would
dad are
happen if you
human.
did that for Cass?
What if you did it for
Still got blood.
Are you gonna cast it again?
Yeah. I'll cast
Okay,
it.
you cast it again on Cass, and the familiar blue arcane
then
energy
you-
pops up. All you get is hell bread.
Just come back as Halberd.
Good to know. That makes sense.
Okay, so there's one that I've been scared to do, but now's as good a time as any, right?
Are you gonna
cast
you
it on
have the blood
myself.
out?
You cast on yourself.
Oh.
Can you? Can you do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can.
Oh, okay, cool. Never mind then. Can I hold up like a mirror?
Like a really shiny.
We get into a feedback loop with the mirror.
I have the silver dagger.
No, I shine my shield.
really
and
far
it's like-
in, and Thomas in the corner, like, oh, something's about to happen.
My part had Kyle.
You cast the spell. And it's strange because you haven't casted it on yourself before. But you are available as a target of the spell. And through arcane energy, you begin pulling back the layers of your essence, trying to find the depths of your origin. And as your
build up so much. Holy shit.
and as you come
Bad time to say to pee.
and as you come to your answer, you are a spell scale. There's something strange about it. Almost as if your spell scale is a water skin, and something filled inside of it is not water.
Whoa. I'm wine.
That's all you can do.
You're what? You're what?
It's like I'm a spell scale on the outside, but not on the inside.
That's concerning.
Yeah.
You're a hot pocket?
What's that?
Yeah,
What
I
the
don't
know if this
My
will
brain
work.
went to water skin.
But it is a higher level spell, so I'm gonna grab Octha, and I'm gonna use Magic Insight Identify.
Ooh.
It comes back without much. You get the general expected results that you get. Nothing so illuminating as to possibly explain what.
A little fizzy spell scale.
Yeah.
Weird. Okay.
More like a carbonated drink where you should just be a regular drink.
I'm apple juice. Somebody put 7-Up in.
Well, apple cider where you should be apple juice.
I mean, for as long as I've known you, you've been Octa. Has there been any change that I've noticed?
No,
No.
nothing too substantial. No. Just the usual changes of somebody growing up.
when I went through puberty, did I gain scales or lose scales?
You probably shed some scales, but you didn't overall lose any.
Okay.
And like, you've grown, but you're still this Ock that I knew.
Octa, I hate to bring up hard things after we've had just such a ceremonious victory. But when we were in the tower, when Redwood and Thalmir, Edmund passed, you said you saw, for your scary thing,
Saw a hag. I defeated her by hugging her while I was calm.
did you feel any, like, maternal connection from that?
Yeah?
What?
What a way to go with a nat 20.
Do you?
But I don't know if she was like my mom. It just seemed like,
What is happening? I
like
don't know.
I don't know, it just was like, yeah, this is a person that is maternal, matronly, gives out that energy. But I was calm at the time, so I don't really know. Because when I wasn't calm, she gave me this. What's in the side? This.
Do you think she's still alive, like somewhere?
No, that was the same hag that got us into hell.
That's
What?
like
Yeah! We went to hell.
Right. Let me do a quick synopsis real quick.
Yeah.
Start from when I left.
Yeah, word vomit.
Please.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we
That's
said
Did I
we
tell
talked
about the
about
witch in the
this.
woods?
Vaguely,
Yeah.
but it was
I mean,
more of
there
like a
should
thing
exist.
that's like, she's there, but like, whatever.
He pulls out actually his journal and he starts flipping through and doing specific notes that are important as well. And, like, especially stuff for Tomo. And for you, for Thalmir.
Just a big old recap of everything. We're gonna
So-
we're gonna
Is
throw
Tomo,
in some
is
like
Tomo
good
asleep or is he just like...
Thomas passed the fuck.
I was listening for a
Because
second.
otherwise I
Thomas
would
is just like,
I don't think Cass would have been okay describing the chain devil slicing his face open with his filling.
So, you found the witch in the woods who was a hag.
Yeah, that's the second time I
went
found
to
it, I
hell.
think.
You went to hell.
Yep.
You found out it was the wrong place.
Mhm.
yeah.
After killing a lord, a general,
Yep.
whatever.
We had to take a big U-turn to a different plane of existence.
Went to Arborea.
Yeah,
boy.
Shantae didn't answer me, by the way. I don't know if that meant anything.
She might be dead. She might.
What?
She
Yeah,
might
that's
be
a
dead.
thing.
But gods can't die.
They can be killed, though.
Can gods die?
Yes.
are you asking me?
No, I know the answer. Spencer knows the answer. Does Cass know the answer? Cass is pretty old.
Cass doesn't know 100% sure.
Well,
It's not something that is like written about, right? It is highly speculative.
But the way the gods acted during the old war, was that like a fear that they could have had?
To them, they could not die.
Okay.
I
How
assume
they felt.
I'll explain that.
I assume Cass would infer that because the DM said, "Hey, kill gods."
That's true. Yeah.
Oh no!
It's a good thing I looked. I don't know how long it's been like that.
Uh-oh. Wonder if it's when Cameron leaned over.
It might have been, yeah.
That's definitely...
I mean, we have the up.
Yeah, we have 2 cameras.
Yeah.
Are both recording?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, Shantae didn't answer, and you were in her realm.
Yeah. And I called out to her through kind of nature. I named the wind and to talk to her.
Then we got your friend and my brother killed.
Yeah.
There's also the note that someone who is trying to overthrow the gods is currently housed there.
Is he still there? I thought he left.
Wasn't that like his base of operation at the time?
That was just a place that he kept Tomo.
Yeah. Well, he was there. I feel like Shantae would have done something.
That's fair. Well, I
was almost like he was some big dragon in a storybook keeping away a princess. And 2 of our best knights happened to be slain.
Would I know if would it?
Oh, we're all the best knights, but too. Oh,
So sorry. Apologies to interrupt. The fire room is open if you wish to move.
Awesome, thank you.
Quick break.
Let's do a quick break.
Quick break.
Let's take
So
a
we
quick
can
break.
move over.
Sounds good. Let's get back into it, shall we?
So, the long and short of it is gods can maybe die. They can definitely be sundered, trapped, split apart, captured maybe even. Lots of things can happen to them.
Would I have known if it would have been odd that Shantae didn't respond to Akta in Arborea? Can I make a roll for it?
If you want, make a knowledge religion check.
Put my phone up.
Religion?
Knowledge religion. 12. It's hard to say because surprisingly, you've never been to Arborea before.
Shocker.
Even though you have been devout in worship with 2 gods at this point, you know that open communications with one is among the unusual, especially with 2 gods with as wide worship as Shantae and Sylvanas. Gods with less worship, it is less strange to be in open communication with such gods, but for Shantae and Sylvanas, it's not so strange. And as for not responding well on Arborea itself, that is something you cannot speak to.
Well, how do you know? Just from an implication of no, or what?
Well, it was Oktha's naming magic. Have you run into naming magic at all, Ukar Nilsson?
No.
It's a little different than the arcane nonsense that me and Cass kind of dabble around
I
in.
don't use arcane magic.
It's a little different than the magic I dabble around in.
But use arcane.
Technically, you are considered an arcane caster.
Yeah, Cass doesn't fucking know.
Cass is like, I'm just a fucking
Aren't I
dragon.
also
dude.
technically like
Yes.
arcane?
What are rangers considered?
Arcane?
What is your spellcasting ability modifier?
Oh, wisdom.
Wisdom? Fine.
Divine?
Divine.
Not even natural?
Divine, natural, same difference.
Wow.
So, naming's just a little different. Oktha was able to unlock it within herself, and oh my, it can do all sorts of things. And usually it's very
I can bend
specific.
reality. Kind of to my will.
You made a keep come alive.
What?
And a bucket.
And a bucket.
We
We don't
got mad
talk
at
about
that.
We
the
don't talk
bucket.
about the bucket.
What do you think's gonna happen to the keep eventually?
So,
I don't know.
you can bend reality. Why are we still dealing with shit then?
Well, I can't. I'm still kind of learning how to do it.
They
Okay.
they can't do it to people yet.
Actually, I think I might be able to now.
What?
Oh.
Very unlikely, but it might be possible.
So
Oh.
it's not like you can just. It's not like you can just, name the entire world to change without a lot of consequences.
Oktha would
We were
probably
told-
explode.
We were told just the
If we're
process of
lucky.
naming a person to change, say, like, turn your hair blonde, that would kill you over time.
Or drive you insane.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't name anyone then.
Yeah, naming kind of seems
I
like
mean, I've
naming
named
yourself is
myself a
rescue.
few times.
Oh, what?
Oh.
Well, as long as I put like a limiter on it, it's typically fine.
And do you?
Oh,
Kind of seems
No.
reckless.
Do that?
Seems a little.
The first
reckless.
time was.
I do. Don't look so scared.
Well, no. You're very careful.
I'm
You're very careful with it.
Do I need to remind you the time that you were going to bury someone?
You did get
That was
stuck.
before I knew I needed limiters.
No. Okay.
You wanted to bury
I
someone?
wanted
It's
to alive.
a whole thing.
Completely unrelated to naming.
Savage.
Calm Octa is the most terrifying thing I've ever encountered.
Maybe Calm Octa, like, peels away your outer layer and lets the juice inside come out.
So I think Kalmokta actually knew the hag. If
You-
that makes sense.
So, what is this Calm Octa? Is it like another
Do not name yourself
personality?
right now.
Another, like, state of mind?
It's kind of like a state of mind. The normal like anxiety that
So,
I have and
so
stuff
just
just kind of goes away,
all of your
and I
anxieties go away, and you
I
become
get
evil.
I wouldn't say evil.
Not evil.
No.
They're not.
They definitely become completely neutral to everything,
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
including evils. So.
Huh.
They become more
Like burying a person alive.
I don't personally see anything wrong
To be
with
fair-
that way of thinking.
I wanted to bury the person alive because they were harrying Tomo and our party.
They were attacking us, but still.
They did string me within a thread hair's worth of my life.
That was a long time ago as well. Well, oh my god, it's only been a few months.
It's
I
been-
guess
No, it
it's-
hasn't.
I guess
Has
you're
it?
on, the only one who has been on the string of their life.
Sweet Daisy,
I know some.
Sweet Daisy, I want you to think about how old you were when we started this adventure and how old you are now.
Old.
The same age.
How old are you, Daisy?
We don't have to know.
We kinda, I mean, like, if you're gonna die in like 2 years, I kind of want to know.
No. I mean, you are.
What?
I'm okay, yeah.
What are we talking about?
But like,
I
if it's by age though.
don't know if this is how I wanted to
We
talk
don't have
about.
to talk about that. We don't have to talk about it.
Okay,
no,
so-
we should.
Naming's really weird. I'm gonna make this rock soft.
Soft rock.
Okay.
I succeed.
You
I got 23.
you name the errant stone that you found.
No, not that one. I'm just gonna pick up a different one.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
You make it. You, Nolson, Utgard, the two of you who are watching, see
Crazy.
say something underneath their breath that you can't really hear, and when you hold the rock,
Like it is a little squishy.
Immediately
Is it a
throw it.
I like that's just a dodge. It's not even a catch, it's just a
Cash
dodge.
picks it up. It's like,
it's like rubber a little bit.
I'm gonna have it. That's kind of good for stress.
Yeah.
Get a stress ball.
Not in Nolson's coffee.
Just putting a stone in your hand. You seem stressed.
All the time. It's weird.
Just pretend it's theoretical head.
It's
And then, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. At this point, it's kind of sky's the limit. I feel like.
Well, if you're not comfortable talking about that,
no. Here's the thing. You brought up a very good point the other day, Nolson, about us not telling Jomo things and not having the time to do it.
yeah.
We have time, and
That was today. Yeah.
yeah, we have time today. We have time tonight. We're all having our own little boys bundle right now. So
Guess that's the official
I
name now.
should air some dirty laundry.
I mean, our name's Munster Mash. What do you expect?
Almost
I
gonna
don't
just
know.
kind of
Is this
I don't
the
know,
first
man.
time that
Put
we
their
stand
hands-
Munster Mash with Utgard and Nelson?
maybe.
I think I've
I think
known of
so.
it. I think
No,
I
we
know.
told you. We told you when we first met you that our name is
Oh,
Munster
right.
Mash.
Yeah.
I guess I shouldn't be shocked. The name is dumb, but
I swear to God that was the
Excuse
name.
you.
didn't say I didn't like it.
Oh, right. I did just say the name and not explain it. Munster means monster in Infernal.
But it was
But
also.
it sounds like monster.
It was mostly.
Exactly.
It was mostly
But
the
also,
cheese thing.
it's a cheese pun.
No, that's the one I got. And once again, it's dumb, but I don't hate it.
So why are you calling
Down
it
I
dumb?
loved it.
Are you saying it isn't
Your
dumb?
indifference
Yeah, I'm saying
almost
it's not
makes
dumb.
it worse.
It's fine.
Sometimes it's best to have no verbal opinion.
That pains me.
I mean,
Tomo said, keep your whore words in your whore.
That's really what it is. I just am not big on cheese, that's all.
I'm gonna change that.
Cut to Cass.
Total, you looks like you have
umbrella
you
down
wanted to set.
throat.
Yeah, while we're getting all the timelines together, I should probably include mine. We've kind of very briefly touched on stuff, but I suppose we can start with what happened in this life, if that's easiest for everyone. So I'm still wrestling with my time in the tower, but I do want you all to know that it wasn't, although the end goal was unsuccessful, it wasn't completely idle time there. I was not treated badly. I want you all to understand that. I, in a way, chose to not leave. Or I should maybe say I didn't try to. Part of that was probably me knowing and understanding more so that I am no match for Tarathiel. He is in every way stronger and more experienced and better at anything he tries to do. So the thought of me trying to escape someone that can outclass me in every way it seemed quite foolish, so I didn't actually try to leave, and it did make me very uneasy with myself when I was in the tower, because it was a very long time, but when finding out now that it was like 4 or 5 days, I'm not as filled with regret.
You learn a lot?
I mean, to be fair, I think in material plane time it was like a day and a half. It was just 4 or 5 days for us because we were in hell for those days.
We went fast.
so did you like staying there?
There are very few things I truly like. The quiet, though it was nice, had become something I had become unused to. So, in a way, it was uneasy. I suppose you could almost call myself complacent there. I mailed a few books.
Did you ask if you could go?
No.
And why?
Because if I was going to be stuck there by someone who could kill me if they wanted to, I might as well try to learn and understand that person to the best of my abilities. Because if I'm good at anything, it's understanding those things around me. So.
But if you asked and he said yes or he said no, then if you asked, you could still be alive. They could both still be alive.
Can I sense motive, Nolson?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't know what you're sensing.
Are you at 20?
Oh, furious.
At Tomo though? Like, are you furious directed at
In general.
Tomo?
In general.
Yes, fair.
I don't know if it's fully at Tomo, but it's the situation.
Cass is gonna speak up. There's a lot of that could have been done in hindsight. There always is a lot that could have been done in hindsight to save people, but
I'm gonna look, or try to look Nilsson in the eye, unless he's having a breakdown right now. I'm gonna try to look Nilsson in the eye, or in, I guess, the one broken mask off piece of eye. You know.
oh, that's a good idea.
I was singing the song.
Oh.
I mean, you could.
Yeah, Tomo will, like, look at you. And then take the mask off. And you've seen Tom without the mask before at the very beginning of like our infiltration mission. They've got like the scar that's peeking out through there. And they look at you and they go, if you think that I don't know that I don't think of everything that I could have done differently, all the what ifs and the has been, or could haves, and the I should haves. If you think I don't think that, I want you to know I do. And I will. Until I also join them. A very wise couple people have told me multiple times now that I, in short, need to unburden myself of those thoughts, because the only thing you can really take care of and affect is the things that you can do now. And while I can, in a sense, forgive myself for them, which I am not quite ready to do yet, I'm not one to like forgetting things.
If it isn't your fault, if it isn't anyone's fault, it's my own fault. Fast enough.
No,
It's
That's hours.
sometimes.
Hours.
Nelson, sometimes the hardest truth to understand is when it's no one's fault.
I mean, I could easily blame Tarathiel.
Yeah, actually.
With Marina.
Yeah, he did kind of just. Yeah. You know, I noticed something in that fight. He didn't aim at me.
I can tell you why too. Tarathiel is many things. Old, cunning, smart, knowledgeable, very confident. But he is very self-assured and I would almost say a little prideful. He has lived a long time in the servitude of someone he thought was helping him protect the people that he cared about, his people. And he still continues to try and do that in his own way, the way that he sees and thinks is the best, because he has been lonely and alone for so long that he has given up hope in other options outside himself. And in a way I can understand that, because the only thing you can truly be sure of is yourself. I have been hurt by him. He's taken people I cared about. And in truth, part of me... Let's see. No more.
Okay.
No more.
Away.
If I am to be the most honest I've ever been with you all, I recognize myself in Tarathiel because I do not find flaw in his thinking or in his willingness to do the extreme or whatever I would think is the best if I thought that it would mean the safety of those I cared for.
Nelson, would you like to go take a walk? I could use some cold night air if you could.
I think I would.
Okay. Everyone, we're just gonna do a couple laps. I'm gonna maybe jog and then throw up in a bush, so don't look at me.
As
For the
you
bush.
move towards the door, you hear a knock at it.
We are all immediately on edge, I think.
I'm gonna smell. Who is it?
I'm also gonna smell.
Rugar's gonna get up and go to the door.
When you want staff out.
You don't. It's not a smell you recognize.
I'm gonna have my shield in one hand,
Everyone up on edge.
which is odd because you've never seen him hold his shield before.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're full holding it?
I'm gonna.
Oh, I don't like the music.
I'm gonna look at
I'm gonna
everyone.
crouch in
By
front
the
of
way, I
all.
actually made myself
In front
shake.
of all.
I mean, I don't have my armor on.
Yeah, well,
That's true.
Yep.
So I'm two-handing. I have, or well, one handing my shield in front of me and one hand on the door. It's like,
After a while, the knocks come again. Quicker.
Open the door.
You open the door and you can see standing on the other side is a very heavily cloaked and hooded figure. The only thing that you can see is a face, a woman, young, maybe no older than 19 or 20. She has very deep yellow eyes. And she looks at you. She goes, "You do not know me, but I know you. May I enter, please?"
what's your name?
Who are you?
Raphaelia.
Sounds better.
Is that the wizard's daughter?
I also
not
sense
decided.
it.
Please, may I step inside?
I think we might need to hear her out.
10.
Can I do a spot check to see if there's anyone behind?
23.
Make a smart check. 23? I'm not lying about her name.
No, but
You
is
can
she
tell
here to
she's-
help us?
She's urgent, and you sense that there's... That is all you sense. She is urgent.
I'm gonna kick Tom away.
24.
Tommy. Oh.
Is her whole iris and sclera yellow, or is it just?
It's just the yellow color of her iris.
Alright.
I'll know.
Come in, but we're not gonna put our weapons down.
I'll move out of the way. I'm gonna.
How
You
did
are
you enter this item?
attempted to do so. She swipes
Close the
the
door
hood.
behind her.
She swipes the hood off of her
Detect
head,
magic.
revealing a long blonde hair, almost a golden color. It reaches about her mid-back, and the top half is sectioned off and pulled back and pinned by almost a metal tube that seems to gleam with a very polished gold. And she looks at each of you.
Does she have tattoo?
She has no tattoo.
Detect magic.
I did get a 24 on
No.
that spot to see if anyone was in the dark.
No magic that you can detect.
Are you a vampire? If we let you in, are you gonna like?
Well,
No.
what do you want?
I'm no vampire. I am Raphaelia, and I was sent by my lady, Lady Shantea.
Oh shit!
I'm sorry. What?
Like, John Taylor, the person who runs
Oh my god! Yeah.
Answer your question. It is why I'm here. For quick explanation, Me and my lady have been watching you ever since you stepped foot in Arboria. I apologize that we could not make our presence known, but we had to make sure that you could be trustworthy. Your recent actions with Agronath have proven that you can indeed be trustworthy. Part of the message that I relay from Lady Shantea is a congratulations of sort for taking a first step in a long-awaited war that we have wished to wage.
Wait,
What?
I thought all the gods were evil.
Did Shantea ever partake in the war previously?
Wait, why is it trying
Shantea.
There were 3 gods that had either no stake in the war or a very diminished stake in the war. And that was Shantea,
I thought you were
Sylvanas, and Ilmater.
I'm gonna look at the others. Shantea didn't partake in the past war.
Did
Our Lady.
all the other gods?
You serve
All
Our
except
Lady.
2 others. Sylvanas and
Are you
Lady Shantea.
divine?
God, my boy. Sorry. Out of game, got excited.
She says, that is a complicated answer. I am Seraph.
So excited.
But I also serve as my lady's champion and a word and a most trusted operative. To answer your question as to how I reached here, they are the items that you carry with you, slivers of the gods named Aegises.
That's the weird stuff you have, right?
Up
So
until this point,
Oh, you have
you had
2.
not needed to worry about brandishing such a powerful beacon on your back, but ever since today you have made rather angry and vengeful enemies, and I am not here out of malice. I am here to illustrate one point, that if I could get here someone with a more
We need to leave the island of
Yes.
the Aegis as soon as possible.
Probably.
I would recommend discarding Aegises as quickly as you can.
Oh my god.
Tonight.
That's the stuff that's
Can I
really useful.
sense motive her? Because
Yeah, I'm gonna also.
something is not. While her being here makes that part makes sense, but I want to specifically sense motive if this is coming from a place where a god is scared because we're getting powerful enough that they have to challenge them. So it's like, hey, here's a little deterrent. They can find you. You should get rid of them now because to deter. Yeah.
Can I sense motive to see if she is a servant of Shantea?
I would like to sense motive that she is not trying to disarm us of a weapon.
Dirty
and
20.
She's telling the truth that they can get here. 26.
It's weird for me.
18.
13.
Not enough.
She, starting with you, she is certainly a celestial of some kind. It is obvious from the hair, the color of her eyes, the adornment in her hair. Whether it's specifically for Shantea, you would need to be a bit deeper that you can't with just a glance or hearing her words.
There's no holy symbol on
No
her
holy
person.
symbol on her. You can tell there's a tinge of worry in her voice. Almost like this, almost as if when the door opened she was relieved that she was the first one here. And Cass, you can tell that the panic and worry in her voice is more so that you guys are going to say no. You don't know what that means, though.
These are powerful artifacts.
What are they?
And just so that you are not bereft of a powerful boon for your future endeavors, Shantae has granted me the ability to, in a way, replicate some of these items. They will not be at full power as they once were, but they will serve you with powers that you have grown used to and will register as any ordinary magical items. I understand all of this is so sudden, and if there is anything I can do to submit myself for truth or gaining your trust, I will do everything it takes.
I don't know why. I believe you.
It makes sense. I'm gonna be honest. I don't trust these items anyway.
Do you have some proof that you shared Shantae?
I do. She looks. She says, "Give me a moment." She looks out the window, and you can see her eyes are quickly flicking about the surrounding mountain valleys. She goes, "Only for the barest moment." And she drops the cloak, and you can see she is wearing full, heavy golden plate. 2 massive angel wings sprout from her back, and emblazed in her chest is the holy symbol of Shantae.
Okay,
That's pretty
let's
good.
go and open
I'll
it.
be handing the items to you then.
She looks over and
Kath is ready to do this.
I kind of just have one question before I do that. So my Aegis allows me to summon double the amount of everything that I summon.
that is something I can prioritize.
And then it also... Never mind, that's all it does, because the other thing is with me. Right, the improved summoning, that's a me thing.
Wait.
My summons get +4 to strength and +4 to con.
That's with the staff.
That is
But
with the
it
staff.
just gives you the feat without you needing to expend like a feat slot for it.
Would that also give
These would be much more limited versions of the implements that you have grown used to using. Tell me what kinds of things you value most in it, and I will see to it that your replacement will be able to do as such.
This
Really,
might,
just those 2?
this might be a little much.
Unfortunately, I can only do one.
Other than the doubling.
You seem taken aback.
Yes.
I don't trust this. I don't trust this one bit. We're just going to hand them over to her?
I was thinking I'd break mine.
She seems to be telling the truth, and it makes sense.
You can see she kneels in front of you and says, "What may I do which will sufficiently gain your trust?"
I have no ill wishes against Shantae. She never did anything against me or blessers.
It was all of them. Tomek can attack.
I look at Tomek. I woke him up.
Tomek, it was every one of them. You said it was all of them. All the gods.
Not so much Shantae.
I'm a servant of Shantae.
In the history books, it is easiest just to say all of them.
Shantae, Sylvanas, Ilmata, the 3 gods that had the least to no part in the law.
Well, Ilmater, that makes sense. My family always worshipped him, I guess.
The voices of nature worship Shantae. We are followers of her. Archetype is a follower of Shantae.
I'm technically a follower of Ilmater.
I've known 4 now, followers of Shantae.
5 if you count theirs.
Why is Shantae worried? We clearly have no good rapport
Because if
with Shantae.
we're able to get found and we have a shot at defeating them, right? I'm assuming that's why we're getting targeted.
Our friend has the right of it.
Prefer not to
Shantae
bring their
is
ire.
worried
It's
because
better if we're hidden.
I it thusly.
We don't have the tools we did in that last fight.
Yeah.
I shall put it thusly.
And I wasn't even strong
Those
enough
of-
to stay.
I shall put it thusly.
5 times.
Folk of your stature do not come around very often. It is important for yours, you and yours, to be kept safe, away from any who may wish to do you harm. And so Shantea wishes for you to be a bit more hidden, so you may evade the hard hands of those who wish to do you and my lady harm.
Could you give us names? Which of the gods are doing this? Are they people, mortals here?
Followers of the gods. Agma.
Do they have a leader?
That makes sense.
Agma in recent years appears to be the most heavy-handed in the pursuit of complete control.
That's
Lady Shah.
no.
Malar.
Well, that makes sense. I suppose Shaw makes sense.
What was the last?
Timora.
Force.
Our odds are stacked against us.
Timora's fortune.
I apologize for arriving so suddenly. My pace was hastened once. Once I began to spot the movement of the worshippers of our enemies.
Are they moving to the island?
They are preparing to.
Can they get on the island?
Well,
No,
Once
but
they lose their northern light, the passage here will be blocked. The northern light.
I'm gonna walk over and I'm just gonna offer the amulet.
She takes it.
Cass is willing to lose that power.
I don't have one.
I'm going to
I don't
honest,
have one either.
I've been thinking about it while we've been talking, but we kind of have a major threat that we're going to fight. And if we hamstring ourselves just before it, I don't think that's a good idea. If anything, we would want not all of the gods, but someone like Our Lady, Shantea's aid. We need to fight the Scourge Tarathiel, who wishes to kill all of the gods.
No matter their allegiance.
He is on such enemy that my lady is worried about. It is why she is so hidden. Why speaking with her is a difficult affair for those beneath my stature.
I know we need to be powerful.
Would it,
I know we do, but if the situation is true, I'm getting no lies. Then our options are hand them over, or leave the island now and face them the minute we get off it.
and I don't think we're ready for that.
Why not?
Could I ask in replace? I know he's in replace this power. Do we get a boon from Shantea besides just the changing of the weapon? The agencies.
My lady is not ready to make such a move, but when the time comes, I will be ready to inform you.
Forgive me, but I don't think trust can be handed over with the entrance
Sweet
of the
Daisy, I don't
doorway.
think we have a
Sweet
choice.
Daisy, you have two options: hand it over, or we have to leave the island. I'm not gonna take any others.
I'm gonna try something real quick. I'm gonna try and name Bladesmith's Wrath.
Okay.
I'm gonna take it off first.
Can you name agencies?
It's a
It's an object.
it's
It's an
an
Yeah, but it's like weird. But it's like a weird god thing.
20 for artifice. I think 25 is. I thought that was magical effects.
Right, so DC 20.
That's a 23.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say, disappear and come to my call.
You say the words, and you gather its name. But once you command it, you can tell that whatever magic is behind your name is greatly diminished in the presence of the Aegis. It has no effect.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm okay giving this one up. It helps protect me a bit, but my staff is kind of where most of my power is.
I know you're hesitant about this, but if it's that or
Would you be able to take any of the power that would be put into mine and give it to one of them instead? I'm willing to give up this one.
Out of game. Is this Kyle trying to switch up? Is this a canon event that you're wanting to try to like, give us
This
new
is
things?
definitely a canon event.
Yeah.
Like, is this something that like you're like?
He's not gonna tell us.
I'm not going to tell you.
This is definitely, but speaking from
Makes
past,
me feel better.
this is him pushing us to do this or something that's going to happen.
oh yeah, most of
Yeah, this is you have to do it.
Everyone you're going to know is down and going to die.
Yeah.
Kind of
But yeah.
It'll be the first time.
this is the severity that
You can
she is talking to. You can
Guys,
tell.
for you
this is the most
three,
important.
you can tell if you don't hand that over right now, Cass is going to go get someone and he's going to get us off the island in like a few minutes. He's going to call Bridget and have her just teleport us off.
Okay.
If we, I know it's hard to trust, but
We're gonna die.
we're not
It
ready.
is-
We are going to die if we do that.
We
We're
cannot
going to get
face
TPK.
an army by ourselves.
I'm aware. You said Shar was waging war against Shantae. Shar herself, the goddess.
Shaw's fatherless,
What about Shar herself?
unaccounted for.
A god is just missing.
I'm gonna
Is a missing god?
insight check that.
I'm gonna insight
That's how
check
I
Sweet
am.
Daisy on that question.
Wait,
Okay.
I forget, did I know about that?
No, no
But-
one knows about
no
that.
one?
So,
So wait, what'd you say?
the reason I ask is because I know you told me to lie for you about the green.
Yes.
I didn't know if you told me anything more.
It was none of the Bright Queen stuff. It's just Gonagai. I told you when I went to sleep and woke up with the green thing, I went into Gonagai's dream.
Gotcha.
It is not entirely impossible for
Thank you.
words
Thank
to
you.
be unaccounted for. If they wish not to be found, like my lady Shantea, they may do a very good job at it.
I'm gonna insight check her.
It's dealing with the goddess of the night, I suppose.
An insight checker. Putting inside of good fortune, so I roll with advantage. The first one
It's just too
is
far away.
16.
first one's a 16 plus
We'll roll twice. You're rolling twice anyways.
16 and an 11. So 16's higher. And then my sense motive is a 14.
30.
30 insight.
You can tell at this point, she is not lying. She is saying everything to her knowledge, to the best of her.
Hey, Mare. That sense motive was a 31.
Oh shit. Do I have to roll anything?
Sense noted into
What are you?
her
Her
Deception.
question as to Shar and why she's so fixated on that, and would I know that the Nezumis worship Shar?
Well, don't you know that?
You knew the cult I was from.
Yes, so I know that. So this is a very,
certainly
very,
suspicious.
This is
very
like-
pivoted question.
Yeah.
Cass knows a lot.
Give me such a
I'm
cool
gonna-
Aegis. I don't want to give it up.
I'm gonna take out my book
I don't have an Aegis.
and I'm gonna look Cass in the eye and I'm gonna say,
we don't have it.
I'm giving you every last ounce of my trust right now. Hand it over.
She takes the book. that something you wish to retain from it?
Am I allowed to think on it, or do I have to answer now?
No. I do not know the next I will be able to see you after I depart.
I need the Ballad of Boisterousness.
Sorry about that. Fuck yeah.
It saved all of our lives the last time. As much as I used the healing, we wouldn't be standing today without the ballad.
Understood. And she puts the book in her hand, and she puts her other hand on top of it. And she, almost lifting up from inside of it, a spiritual duplicate is lifted from the book. She grabs it. She hands it to you.
That's pretty metal.
Kyle, can I get back to you after this session as to what I want to keep? I don't have my things going.
Well, I guess, yeah, the spooning's coupled with the staff, and
She takes it.
as much as it
Does the
is,
same thing.
as much-
Reaches and duplicates it.
as nice as it is to have it be a little bit harder to hit, I think I want to keep the ability to make this change into weapons.
She hands you the staff. The duplication effect on it.
Would I still be able to charge them with elemental energy too, or no? It would still be a magic attack though, right? I think it's still a magic.
Yeah, it would still be a magical weapon.
Okay.
Takes it.
Duplicates it.
So it is the effect to transform into any weapon.
Lex is viciously reading right now.
I have
Yeah.
so much cool stuff that like I've been just waiting to use.
Yeah, you have to.
What about the
And I
shirt?
cut.
Did they just go like
just
dig up a
very-
grave and get the shirt?
I'm pretty
I
sure I
mean-
want to
I
keep
mean,
the con.
They can find the grave. They'll probably
Yeah,
res.
they're-
They'll
what
raise
they have to find a
zombie
grave.
Thalmir and fight us later, I guess.
Kyle, you get
Good old
you just-
zombie Thalmir.
You already
probably.
did this for me, and I want to use it.
It hurts. Oh god, it hurts.
God, you guys have
Also,
some
a
really
reminder,
cool
since you are
ones.
taking it, Meredith, you do need to
Thalmir
expend a
would've been
standard
really
action
sad.
every turn to upkeep the ballad.
Oh.
So it's like an ongoing concentration effect.
It's like a bard thing now, like a bard when they play.
Oh,
That's how it was. That's how it's always been. The Ballad of Boisterousness.
Oh, we just haven't been doing that right.
I
Oh,
double
no.
checked. You need to spend a standard action every turn to keep it up.
Oh.
We've been
Oh,
doing
and then
it
you
wrong.
can do it for as long as that time.
As long as you spend standard actions to do it.
Ugh. What does it
What are
do?
the
So it's every turn.
It
5 points of
prevents,
healing.
it
So
prevents
basically, you start
opponents
seeing
from
stop
your
counting
game
on
being able
obviously,
to
It increases
and that's
or
when you, and you
concentrate
can do
on
it for as
spells.
long as that time
It increases
slot
with
is,
the level.
I see.
or as long,
That's
long,
good.
as
No,
long as
she
that
didn't
long. You
take
can
the
sing
healing
obnoxious
one.
Yeah, that's what I was
stop
thinking.
Took
working,
the one that stops.
but
Yeah,
then
I
when
think
it
probably
stops
would've been
singing
an
obnoxiously,
action.
then it just doesn't.
But she also has a lot of healing spells, so that's true.
Just pointing it out.
The
Oh,
boys
that
just sit
hurts.
back.
What are the other
These
things
guys, they rely on their
that-
aegis too much.
We just rely
on iPad kids
There
everywhere.
are
I'll have you
any
know.
additional attack,
I don't.
like attack on spells.
We just mean them.
that you
Right,
never
but I
used.
don't use. Yeah.
That was pretty much
We
a
just
lot
rely
of
on
it.
our 30
And additional
Right.
summoning with that
Right, the
runs
double
spell,
start
which you never-
Basically.
Wait,
I wrote it written down.
Like you could summon anything not just on the spell with the staff, but you never use it.
Oh, right. I did forget about that, but at the same time, the stuff on that I can already cast is kind of good. So.
Spencer has a hand raise. I have it written down on my character sheet. I want to keep the elemental bonus. All breath weapon damage is made with a bonus to damage equal to the user's constitution modifier.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
She hands you your duplicate.
I like if Thalmir was here, he'd be like, I get a vestige.
Like, give me this.
Because there's only 3 choices.
So with
And
the
they're the
healing,
exact same
would it
each
have
time.
been a standard action every turn as well?
No, it's just the Ballad of Boisterousness that is that way. Everything else is passive effect.
So it's
I call them.
When
Because
do we
like
get our next
you have healing, Octa has healing.
I know, but it's
That's what I'm
in the terms of like everyone
And we also
passing
get our next
through, if I
ability
have
score
to
improvement. That's all.
upkeep the ballad,
Every 4.
that's gonna be the only thing I'm
I think
doing
that
in
might be the only
battle
time it
ever.
matches.
So
Depending on what we're facing against.
yeah, it's
Thanks for
going from like
Yeah,
me
that's it, that's all.
singing a song, using my first turn to sing the song with healing, and then that being available the rest to everyone throughout the battle, 5 points each round.
What else does it give you though? Because 5 points
Honestly-
each round is great, but we're getting to
ups
such,
with me.
but we're also getting to such big hits being taken.
I was
The only
gonna
time
say,
that 5 points
Well,
is really
well,
cool.
we're starting to
is
get
like
chunked
hours.
so much that
Well,
5 points.
If you want to,
Keep in mind, we don't full heal on a long rest.
that is true.
Yeah.
That part
So
is
if
true.
we get
But
45 points of
remember,
healing
spells-
after a fight,
Spell slots do come back after a full rest.
that's true.
So you
but
can pump all spell slots into healing the night before, then get your spell slots back.
And
or
even
the next
then,
day.
the healing
You-
song
what
is going to be a spell slot.
What you could technically
I
do
thought
is
it
just be
wasn't
like, hey, I
possible.
picked
It would
whatever
be-
I picked.
or
You
no,
can
No, it
think
wasn't
about
a
for
spell
little
slot.
bit.
No, none of the ballads are spell slots.
I can see that. Oh.
But if she
But
took it
I'm-
as like the unageist
Mare,
song of healing, would that be
Considering
spell
what
slot?
we're fighting against, we're going
This is
against
how it
high class
goes.
wizards,
yeah, I was gonna say
divine
spell
casters,
It's
I
demon
think you're the right
casters, and Tarathiel who's a caster.
Yeah, healing's out. My
This is-
only other option I was even considering was the death ward, the mass death ward. Would that have been
I
a
mean, that's
standard
pretty
action
sick.
every turn, or would that be a passive effect?
That would be a passive effect too. I would have to double check, but I believe that the only thing that you have to
I would like
concentrate on
that.
is ballad of
That'd be
Bosses.
cool, but if we
So-
can keep the damage from even happening in the first place.
Yeah.
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 To be fair,
Well,
though, I
and
don't.
like
It wouldn't
we
have
have
stopped.
Tarathiel who's doing like world-ending spells that you can stop.
Okay. Here's what Death Ward does in the Aegis. I could put it on everyone at the beginning of the round, and we would all be immune to death effects. So, Finger of Death,
That's
Phantasmal
like
Killer,
really good.
that's
Oh,
off
That's
mass
like
damage.
really good.
with
Massive damage.
combined with the delay death that I've been putting on all of you at the starts of battles and stuff in between, you would be unkillable.
Do what you
That's
want
fair.
to do.
That is fair.
If you can't, roll a die.
Roll a die.
Look,
Even
both
since-
are really good options, but at the end of the day, they kind of both they
They both
not do
have
the same
cons
thing,
and pros.
but they kind of come from the same place.
Yeah,
It's
they
like
have similar
you're either
concepts.
shutting down all the damage so that we don't get hit with massive damage and don't like end up getting to that point,
Any magical
Or-
massive damage.
Magical.
or we like can't die except for very specific things, which who knows what
Which
will
we can
come up
still die
against.
from normal damage. We just
But
can't.
with delayed death,
Not normal
Like that.
damage. Not normal damage.
it's just ability and level.
If you can heal us in time.
Mm-hmm.
But we
Which is
have
still-
Octa
It's
with.
10 rounds.
But Spencer, Octa does have serious healing as well.
I can also
I have
take
Cure
heal.
Serious Wounds and
No, I know. I'm
I-
not saying the healing.
I can
one.
also take healing spells.
It's
I say roll for
I have
it.
serious
I
ones.
said-
When it's hard,
I have serious
roll for it.
you decide. Do we want to take a break so Mare can decide? Can I do mine first? Oh yeah.
I choose nothing.
Tomo is getting back into it. Tomo is going to make like a long eye contact with you, Cass, and I think there's like an understanding of like Tomo acknowledges what has to be done, though there's an understanding that Tomo does not agree that this is the best thing to be done.
Yeah, Cass. There's a look in Cass's eyes that's like apology, and there's definitely a silent moment of I'll make it up to you. If I can make it up to you, I will.
Tomo will walk up, and for the very first time in a very long ass time, Tomo will take off the cloak, very slowly, maybe like, just because Tomo can, like a good 30 seconds longer than needs to be.
It's like, okay, get on with it. Like,
Yeah.
We're doing a thing here.
And Tomo will say, they take it off, I appreciate that this is for our safety, but safety doesn't always be involved hidden away. Sometimes being locked away is safest, but it's not quite living. I prefer not to be locked away again. Here's the thing. I got some really cool things on this cape, on this cloak, if you will, and I've been very excited to try them. Tomo's been being princessed for a hot moment, and then I was a dragon, so I didn't have it. I'm down between two, and I had a question about one of them. So I'm down between my shadow speak and my shadow movement. The movement, or not movement, the obscured, whatever, the enshaded, the mischance stuff. It's very helpful sometimes when it
Well,
works.
when it works.
When it decides to work.
What's the percentage chance?
Right now, 60.
I mean, that's pretty good.
It's very good.
That's like pretty goddamn
If only it worked.
good. If it ever worked.
Shadow
It's
Speak
worked
does
once.
a couple things.
Against me.
So I don't know if this would be like
It's like the features.
the features.
Yeah.
Okay, because
So everything that is underneath
okay,
what it
because
says is what you're choosing.
if I took Shadow Speak, I would have the ability to gather information of all creatures who share the same space in the shadows with. As a full round action, the wearer may choose to learn all special qualities and hit die of all creatures who are engulfed in the shadow the wearer also occupies to a maximum range of 120 feet. Additionally, they may communicate telepathically with said creatures with an intelligence of 4 or more who speak at least one language. They don't need to share a language with the wearer, and they understand the wearer perfectly if they speak their own language. If they speak their language. That could be very helpful because 120 feet is really big and can hold a lot of creatures. And if it's in, but that's also very specifically if we're in low light or dark. But I could learn basically exactly what we're going up against, no matter if they're like higher level than us or not. Also, the little telepathic communication is also helpful because it also works technically with you guys too if you're in the shadow. You can't talk back; it's just me in your head. But the enshaded, would that still level up as I level up? Because
No, it's whatever. It is whatever is current.
Kyle.
Because they are technically. It is technically how it is with you right now.
Oh God!
If it is as it is
hurts
right
so
now.
good. It hurts so not good.
That is-
Hell, I even complained. I asked
60.
Bank even if you could change it, and then you did. And you're gonna rip it away from me.
Oh, that's
Your mischance is
Yeah,
at 60% right
I'm
now.
having to think that Kyle might have new magic items for us.
One for everyone, so everyone gets one.
I'm keeping the ballad.
Yeah, so
Valid.
I could drink.
So
That's
Tomo
my
will go.
decision is sound. I can't in good conscience.
Yeah, so Tomo hands it over, and is like, I prefer not to be locked up again. But if you are as concerned, you and your goddess are as concerned with our safety and well-being, I wish to keep the shadows with me, and I don't know how to D&D roleplay talk. I just want to keep my mischance.
The mischance.
Yeah.
Shading.
Yeah, my.
Okay.
Were you saying you're going to
She
use dice?
does the same thing. Pulls out a duplicate of the cloak. Hands it back to you. Still the mist-like shadow billowing off of it like it was before. Just a bit less.
Can I touch all of them and do magic insight, magic insight identify, so I can know for a fact that this is the only magical effect that they have. There's no
They're not
tracking
cursed.
thing.
I'll take a cursed item, Kyle. Why not?
Correct. You identify each and every one of them, and it comes back as ordinary magic items, as if a wizard or a sorcerer had made them, and the only effects that come up are the ones that she promised they would have. Nothing additional.
Can you remind me where I got the bracers?
The bracers were given to you by Typhus in Avernus.
Yeah.
That's right.
What do
I'd
you
like to
plan on
imagine
doing with
You
them?
name it to be full power.
I will send them back to their creators. And she,
wait, who are the creators?
they are any different. One, that's me saying I need to get my notes.
I know the cloak is Luna, but I only know
The cloak of shadows is Salune. Yes.
because Cody had it.
Yeah, Cody did. Yeah.
The necklace. She's saying this in her angelic voice, but I'm pulling up my notes.
Yeah.
Cloak of Shadows is Salune. The amulet that you had, Bahamut.
Hell yeah.
Oh, he would have been fine.
We've been chill with it.
He would have been chill. He's just an old man with a stick that uses to whack people.
Specifically gold
The
dragon.
problem is that it
Dragon
sends off a beacon that anybody with the right eyes can
Yeah,
see.
fair
Not
enough.
that they are
I
made
see.
by people who would want to do
That makes much more sense.
Yeah.
Just it's
They themselves are a beacon.
yes. It's like you guys are holding up giant flashlights into the sky in a crowd.
Super powered flashlight.
Or that you're fire ants in a line of regular black ants. Right?
So-
That's kind of what is the deal with having these. But one moment.
Instead of bringing the items back to the creators, can we just destroy them?
I'm going to say this in the most careful way I can. I would love to see you try destroy them.
You want to test that?
Can I?
That is.
She really said.
Weird question.
You already tried to name them.
You already did it. It did.
I didn't try to name myself.
No.
Oh my god!
You're gonna die.
It's
No.
an obliterating touch.
Don't do that. Do not. That's a bad idea.
Even like thinking about it, from the signal that you got trying to name an Aegis, you would know any power you would gain from naming would also be ineffective. Essentially, naming in all of its form is mute against the Aegis.
Yeah. It'd be funny if you tried and you just blew up. You obliterate. Well, I would
Make a new
explode.
character.
Yeah. I don't want like this
Sort of
one.
my notes.
Pop
The
it up
other
the
Aegis.
I find it funny. I know you would.
It sucks.
I would find it funny.
It sucks.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm severely under, equipped now.
I am too.
To be fair, I have been the whole time.
Uruguay's been pretty set.
Guys, that's a little terrifying for me, Spencer, because mine did very little.
Mine did.
Mine did a lot.
The Bladesmith's Wrath is Tyr.
Ew.
Tyr's not bad. There was a cult. Tyr's like a good god.
Stinky.
It's subjective.
Tyr's my favorite.
Talos for the win.
Tyr's one of my favorite gods.
The Convoker's Bridge is Azeth.
That makes sense.
What was the last one? The book of hymns. The book.
So
I'm genuinely curious what the
all
magic
of
shirt
my
was.
summons have either lost 2 health to, I think at this point, 20 health. Because it gave me +4 strength.
We
and
did
plus-
say your nerf was coming.
We did.
Yeah, me
Well,
about the
I
patch
mean,
notes.
With the
Yeah,
lantern
Maximus just
with the
came out.
lantern
That
archons,
didn't matter.
all
with the
gone off
lantern
there.
archons, they only got
like
up
I
to
just
8
lost
HP.
Yeah, that doesn't fucking matter.
And the book is Oro.
God, you guys.
What was the
I
shirt?
didn't realize.
Well,
The shirts?
so
Yeah,
I
I'm
haven't
proud.
done a lot of my stuff,
Baphomet.
but I have
Really?
a solid repertoire
Really?
that I could fall back on.
That's really interesting, actually.
The shirt was Baphomet.
That
That's
makes sense.
super.
That's so chaotic.
That's so interesting,
It went-
actually.
Binding? Could I make it worse?
Binding, but worse.
No, yeah. So my staff
That's
buffed
what I tried,
all
yeah.
of my summons,
What I
and
guess
then
so.
doubled all of my summons, and then gave me spell attack bonuses. Granted, I don't use the spell attacks, but
My stuff grew with me.
yeah, same.
Mine?
Mine shit.
I had a fear. I had the spell effect that went around me that never hit anyone because I was never close range. And the fear barely worked.
I feel like you're
And I
weakening. The -6 to strength. We have people right around you all the time.
No, so I read it. I was actually, in the beginning, the reason I stopped doing it is because it only worked for damaging effects. Because I read it wrong the first few times. So I stopped using it because I'm like, well, it only works for damaging effects, and I don't want to use this the way it's not supposed to. And then the +6 to calm, which I still have. That's the only thing I was still using.
Raphaelia looks at each of you and says, right, I will send them back to who created them. And she sets them down in a row and just waves her hand over it, and each of them just vanish.
You made it sound like that was going to be a lot more of an ordeal than it was. They're sending them back.
These are temporary powers granted to me by Chantea herself to facilitate such a protection for each of you. And that such as saved, I should really be on my way.
I don't know.
Spent much time.
I don't know if you know. Do you know where we could grow in power since we lost this? Do you have any?
Give us a way to contact you.
That is not something I can do. I apologize.
I mean, Daisy, you can just send to her.
It's your race.
No, that's me. I'm the one that can scribe.
Oh.
If I have done
You're welcome.
if I have done anything to offend you, I apologize, my lady and myself. Only wish for your safety. I should be returning to my lady. I will see you all at a later date.
Can you give me a soda?
Yeah, what do you want?
Bye. No.
What I miss.
A&W, I saw one.
She pooped them away.
Sweet Daisy Casta's gonna come over to you and tell them. I promise you, if there's some way I can, I'll do what I can to repay this.
It's not your fault.
Okay, are you
It's not your fault.
Good. Thank you, by the way.
My stomach went straight into
You'll
Spencer's
understand.
chair.
Kind of my biggest weakness. If there's a threat here, then
You don't have to explain yourself for a second. We nearly lost all our lives trying to keep this place safe, and if it's just compared to what we just did, this hurts, but anything to keep this place safe. Anything.
When you all turn back to where Raphaelia was standing, she's no longer there.
Of course.
There is a single pristine white angel feather. That's where she was.
I'll grab that. Well, she's a messenger from Minutka's god.
That's
you
fair.
know.
You take it. I was sort of
Okay.
bad dogging her the whole time she
You
was
were,
here.
You were a little bit.
Yeah, you
I
were.
will say,
little
every
bit.
time I send her, it's going to be a little less than pleasant.
Are you going to send her?
I will do
That's a yes.
anything I have to.
Okay.
Gotta become like a
So,
scammer.
where do we get good magic items to help fight Gaw?
oh my god, we
Why
could
did
get
you pick
Tom
it
the
up?
leg.
Did you pick it up?
Yes.
Okay. So we all started talking, and I
Started talking.
have
We
something.
started talking. I was like,
I didn't hear you, so.
The moment you pick up the feather,
I die.
in yes, power word kill.
Oh my god.
No.
Stored in an object.
You gain an understanding, almost as if words have been spoken to you by Raphaelia, but they have been planted directly into your memory. She says, "That was a bit of a lie. I apologize. People might have been listening. And you are given an understanding of what the feather is. When you speak into it, it sends a message to Raphaelia."
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, you can send to her all you want.
say, Jack?
That's a great idea, Sweet Daisy.
My bluff just went
But
up.
you mentioned magic items, right?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
There's a
I got a
specific one
27.
where Cassie's like, well, there's stone teeth.
24.
Tom and I can get you a
Wait.
leg.
And it's a
like-
plus 15 now? 31.
You say that to Tomet, and
Yeah.
Tomet says, I mean, will it just be a leg? I don't.
I mean, I can
need to
make you a
explain
leg.
more.
If it's what I have to guess, because if it's who I think it is, it's a prosthetic leg.
Yes, it's a prosthetic.
You
not
don't
a leg.
know him. Naris.
Hey, you would be able to
I
work
would
with
know.
him more.
He knows of him.
I thought you meant
Probably
stone
more
teeth.
comfortably.
Well, I would know who Stone Teeth is because he made the prosthetic.
Did he?
Yeah, Stone Teeth made Maris's prosthetics.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Nelson would
Speaking
know
of
that.
Naris, I'm gonna turn my back to the group
put that in
and
for you.
send him.
After Raphaelia leaves and conversations are made, all of you just see Tomotaru just turn away from each of you.
I just kind of walk into the corner.
So come
I
on,
like
you said
to
that
think-
you were gonna. Oh, well, all right.
One minute.
They said that they were gonna talk about like other life stuff, right?
Something like that.
So I already typed this out. I got the word count good. The commander has been taken care of, as well as the champion of the gods. Everyone is safe. We will see you 2 days' time.
Without
Any context?
Perfect Toro speech.
You
Oh, cool. That sounds like the most spy shit I've ever heard in my life.
hear, takes a few moments, but then you hear a response. Hello? Wait, it's coming to me. Oh, that's really weird, and then it cuts off.
The snoring characters took up 26.
I did not take any time of night. That is duly noted.
But Tomo, didn't you say something about other life? We can get into it later, but
That was
the morning, maybe tomorrow. There's
Yes, tomorrow, go back to bed. I will tell you more about it tomorrow.
Alright. He like immediately falls asleep.
I'm
his
personally.
body's gone through trauma.
Personally.
Something weird.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna. While Thomas is asleep, I'm gonna take some measurements of his now.
Oh, God.
Just to
I
try.
was gonna do it tomorrow.
With your like hands like next to his.
Cass
Well,
is like
I'm-
looking at you like.
It's
This is
it would be a sleight of hand check.
Well, I'm
Does
not.
not wake him up.
I get. Can I just like eyeball it?
Can I, hold on.
Eyeballing is different than
No, wait,
actually.
I want
Right.
to steal you away.
Oh, God.
Akta,
What?
tonight is Boys Ballad Breaking Boundaries. Do you need a little help?
Please.
Sure.
I'm just gonna ask him tomorrow.
is Tomet the one that you
might just
proposed
be-
to?
That's the one. Yes, I am. He is.
I'm gonna imitate Tomet's breathing. He actually
There's no need to roll. You know a sleeping man when you see him. He is sleeping.
Why wait though when
No,
it's
I'll just talk to him tomorrow. Let him sleep.
I might be able to make him a leg tonight.
Look, just listen, dude. I'm very tired. I want to go to bed. Let's just do it in the morning.
Let's figure it out tomorrow. We fought 6 major battles.
Do you have bees?
This is the what?
Bees in your brain.
I'm in a bed.
It's the adrenaline.
It's been.
Dawson,
We
you
have
said
been-
you needed to go for a walk.
Yes.
I'm gonna come with you. I'm looking directly at Sweet Daisy. I'm gonna grab her hand.
Can I grab your hand?
Ugarda is just leaning back, and it's like starting to fall asleep, like old man
So we
style.
got like a hand chain right now?
Yeah.
I'll keep an eye on her.
There's like this look of just Sweet Daisy.
Like, I also need to speak. There's like understanding. There's a rock, paper, scissors going on in the head right now.
I feel
Now, to be
so
fair-
weirdly
To be
loved
fair, I
right
got
now.
first dibs, technically.
This is odd.
Some fella has first dibs, technically.
Okay, so what's happening
Daisy.
first?
Where's
Ugarda
Sweet
nods
Daisy
off
going?
and just
Yeah, no.
First thing
Nolson-
happens, Utgard sleeps.
I think Nolson had first dibs. for Sweet
Yeah.
Daisy.
Oh, Nelson wanted to
Well,
see
because
Daisy?
Sweet Daisy was like, I'm
We
gonna
were
take
like,
you
we
on
were
a
gonna go
walk.
take a walk.
Yeah.
And then Angel Lady showed up.
And
That's
she
right.
busted in the door,
And then
stole all of our items.
Cass said, no, so let's go on a walk together. And then Tom was like, hey, Sweet Daisy, let's go on a walk.
Okay.
I can
Cass is gonna be like,
actually.
I'll save it the
You can
walk.
all. You can all go. That's okay. Oh, you can three.
No,
you three have a walk.
Tomo, you should go with Sweet Daisy.
That was the most suspicious thing you've ever said off the. Now I'm scared.
okay, let's split up into 3 groups.
Is one and done?
Okay, how about this? I'm just gonna go on a walk. Alright, bye.
We don't Nelson, take me with
Nelson
you.
walks outside.
We'll let him go by himself.
Nelson, take me with you. Sweet Daisy is clawing the floor. No.
This outside going up.
There's 2 hellbreads on
I can't. It's just like coming into the shadow.
Just gonna go on a nice chilly walk.
Alright, yeah, you want to go on a walk.
It's
You
nice.
can wait.
It's chilly.
Utgard definitely.
Then
Well,
Tomo,
technically
then
can
Tomo, you
too.
walk with Nelson.
What if I walked with Nelson? That was the first
Because
possibility.
Cass wants to walk with you.
I want to walk with Nelson. These
Okay.
2 are terrifying.
I don't know if these 2 want to talk though.
Oh, I'm fine talking to Tomo.
Okay.
It's been decided.
I
Nelson,
need to
take me
talk to
with
him.
you.
God.
You have to chase after him.
Sweet Daisy immediately runs out of the cabin and
Sweet
starts
Daisy's
running.
gonna
towards
dash.
Nelson.
You should go hunt this up.
Whoa.
White eyes in the distance to make them uncomfortable.
Crack my neck. I'm gonna start using my track.
Cass, you just turn up.
Oh my god.
Easy
Okay,
enough to do.
easy for Sweet Daisy. I don't leave tracks.
Yeah.
I
Cass, you turn
think
around
we
and
can
grab
track
this
this
really
regardless.
Let's
I can
just
use
sound
that.
Just dead asleep.
Dang. My
Oh,
one
look at
ability,
Arthur.
my one magic item.
Want some hot cocoa while we wait?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Utgard.
The great thing is, I also have track.
He is asleep.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Too bad.
Cass is like,
No one wants to talk to me, I guess.
I'm sorry. That's why I said you go with Tomo.
well, no, I just kind of need this.
What
This
is
is very
this
silly.
is
Really
this is
awkward.
very silly.
This
If
this
you're
session
needing
has
something
some
really awkward.
ranges.
Yeah. Different range of emotion.
I
Sweet
shed a
Daisy's full
tear.
of earplugs.
I can
She's
make
some soft rock still.
No, I gave it to Nelson. The soft rock.
Soft
Can I
rock. We're soft rock.
Can I turn 2
No.
rocks into
You're
small?
It would have to be one.
No.
You have to name one at a time.
Oh, I'm okay with that. I just mean I'm gonna use.
How
two
many more
names.
namings do you have
I
left?
have 5.
You have
Why
five
do you
left?
I haven't
many?
used that many.
Okay.
I have
No,
10.
never mind. I think I have something in my bag. I'll just.
Oh,
Thing in my hand, I'm just gonna.
You're just gonna make more big rock.
I don't
Well,
really
it'd be
want
one at a
to- I
time.
would.
Yeah, and they're gonna be soft earplugs. That's a 23.
Okay.
That's a 14. That's a 23. Can I use 3
So,
names?
no,
Sweet
instead
Daisy.
it would be on one and then a little
wait a
delay on the
minute.
second. It's like, hold on, wait a minute.
I gotta focus
So-
more on this.
I have 2
I'm
names.
gonna step out, but as soon as I get in the dark, I'm gonna hide because I can track for up to a mile.
Whoa.
God.
So I'm going to go out, but Octa pushing me out of is a little weird. So I'm gonna go out in the dark. I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna eavesdrop a little
Okay,
bit
make a hide
before,
check.
before I go.
Oh yeah, you don't insta hide anywhere.
I don't. Fuck, I don't.
Yeah, 'cause
You
it's
don't go
close.
invisible?
You don't go
Shit,
invisible.
I don't. That was such a big thing.
That was pretty big.
Oh yeah, I'm so hidden.
Do you want to change it to that, or do you want to keep the mischance?
The mischance is kind of huge.
It is pretty
It's a
good.
60%.
Especially
mischance.
for how much health you have.
And I can just do more active hiding.
Okay.
That's 18 on the die plus 16, 34.
Can I make a
As
lesson check?
as a funny, can I use this? Can I?
Are
use,
you actively worried that somebody's listening? Then no.
knowing the
They
party?
Well, actually,
Yes.
yeah. Because
Well, no, I mean, you're
I don't
want to
start
with Sweet
Cass.
Daisy.
Oh no! Oh, I
I'm
thought.
sprinting.
Although I
That would be a
listen
hiding.
check.
Oh, you was
I'm like, I'm gonna.
Oh, you're gonna try to save Sweet Daisy.
I am active.
I feel like
Twist him in,
that was
and
what I
you
was
hear
doing,
him start humming.
but I should.
I'm gonna.
I
You're
think I
not
just see.
working.
I'm gonna like spider climb up a tree and then use my fly. As soon as I get within range of Nolson, I'm gonna like silence my steps, up a tree, jump off using fly, and try and grab onto it and just like float like
You're
a
gonna
balloon.
give this man a heart attack.
Well, one moment before we get to that, Agronath.
Yeah, I probably won't listen to the whole thing.
You sound like a Ukard. Yeah.
Look,
Ukard.
man, you sleep like a dad.
I do watch that though.
That's why you turn
You
away.
sleep like a dad. I've tried poking. I've tried saying your name. You never get up, so it's just or nothing, you know.
Alright, what happened?
So I realize now I feel kind of bad because. Do you have any tips on asking somebody out?
What the fuck?
Like I don't get. You were like, you had a wife.
I would like to note that the kitchen
You had
is
the sex.
in an attached room.
Yeah.
Right? It's
Correct.
not like a
This is just a single square
So like,
room.
I'm humming, right? But Cass like in the corner of his eyes, he just sees, and then he sees.
I do not see.
Like I feel bad for slapping you awake, but honestly, there's not kind of a better time for me to do it. Tomo's out of the room, so you know.
Can you make a listen check for me, please? Tony?
I'm gonna
Let's
pull
roll
out.
low on the die.
I'm gonna pull out one of the
That's a
ears.
3 plus
Just a little bit. so it's
14,
sticking in a little bit.
17.
14, 17.
You hear what the
get-
fuck?
You hear your name.
Okay.
You hear a few of the more maybe stressed words, but you don't get everything. You don't get the whole context. And that's just how it is right now.
So you know, you're kind of like the person with like the only experience. Yeah.
Do I know
Really
Cassie? I know.
Cassie
Wait.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
I don't know. I only know about the spell scale.
No, you know about both. He's told you. He's told you one of his partners works with Shantea and the other is a spell skill.
Oh, that's right. Well, since you have the most experience.
Most recent.
I mean,
Not even
what? So
dad figure.
Yeah.
So you like Tomo,
Yep,
and Tomo likes you.
I hope so.
Have
They
they?
left a very not leaving much to the imagination letter.
Try not to give me more information than I need.
Well, it was like
I
a
don't-
love letter. It wasn't like a,
okay.
It wasn't like a sexy letter or anything.
Gets out quill.
No, I don't. Just
Extreme
whatever.
detail.
You know, whatever. I mean, look. I mean, with Rin, it was we traveled together for so long. I got to the point where I asked her if she about their feelings, and she said that she confirmed them. And I was like, cool. And then I didn't do anything for a while. And then she was like, are you going to do anything with this? And I was like,
You want to use any of that knowledge?
Like,
I'm like-
oh, that's cool. And walked
are we
away.
not? And I remember, I told her, I said, are we not dating? And she's like, you never asked me. And so I was like, oh. And then I asked her, and she said yes. So it's I don't have the best experience.
You have experience.
Suddenly wishing you asked Cassie.
But, look, what I can tell you is this.
Shoved it your poor back in.
Just ask. The worst part about everything is building it up in your head. If you just think on it and run it over in your head, run through all the possibilities, you're gonna get stuck there. And you're never going to do it. Because what if they say no? What if they punch you in the face and say, you're gross?
That would be really sad.
Exactly. So it's like, you just
I hadn't
don't...
thought about that.
It's so much worse than I thought! And from what I know of Tomo, they won't. They seem like a very nice person.
They were a mass murderer, but yeah.
You don't know
I'm
that.
sorry?
I did.
You don't know that.
That was all the told
Never
Never
mind.
mind.
Cass who knows that.
I don't know that.
It's just funny. It was so
So
I don't know. I'm not outraged.
outraged.
That's funny. Who's going to be a lot less outraged?
What?
You just got to ask. I mean, if you.
It's hot cocoa.
Cocoa yet?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Because if you don't ask and you just think on it, you'll miss your chance and you'll regret it.
Alright. You can go back to bed now.
Not now! You slapped me awake!
I can sing you a lullaby. That is
I'm
actually
not
a thing
going
I've
to listen to a lullaby
That
from you
it's a
after.
spell.
I don't cast a spell on me!
It will help you fall asleep.
I don't want to fall asleep now.
Okay. Well, Cass is making some more hot cocoa.
No, Cass finished making hot cocoa. He is now standing at the edge of the room, facing the wall.
You can have my hot cocoa if you want.
Are done?
Just turn around. Okay, I will go to the kitchen because it's all one room.
Technically, you're in the kitchen, the bedroom.
You just flip over a
I'll
foot.
just tap Cass on the shoulder. We're good. How much
That
left did you hear?
That was the most awkward conversation I've ever seen.
Oh, it was, yeah.
Whose fault was that?
What? Whose what was
Fault
that?
was that.
Fault.
Mine?
I don't know. It's fine.
Fault? Wait, what do you mean fault?
What would be awkward encounter?
Oh, yeah, no, mine.
Yes,
There
correct.
is like a moment as well as like, so your clicks don't, everything?
Mm-hmm.
You realize I was married as well?
Why didn't you ask him?
And I have...
Well, you're like a weird, like, uncle figure to me. Like, your family, you know?
Okay,
That's
first off,
fair.
I kind of resent the weird, I'm gonna be honest.
Well, no. I meant, like, it's not that you're a weird uncle. That there is, like, a weird connection that you are, like, an uncle to me.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Right. Hey! And he's kind of like an actual, like, dad?
Yeah.
Like, to the party, I mean? Like, got a very, like,
I'm
stern
only
parental-
33.
I know, but you're like the stern parent, and he's like the cool parent.
Hey!
I'm gonna stop talking.
Moving away from this awkward between the three.
That was so good. That was really good. That was great.
Tomo, do you depart?
I think I depart once I start smelling hot cocoa being made. And I'm like,
I'm just picturing Octa like looming over Utgard. Just I need to ask you how to ask out a boy.
Do you want to do a full reenaction?
I think once I smell cocoa, I kind of
I know.
take off. And I'm gonna use primarily my scent to track, because knowing, I don't know if, Nolson, have you mentioned that you don't leave tracks behind? Because I feel like you kind of showboated all your abilities before. I know you yourself have said it a lot of times.
No, Nelson's never said that. Nelson's never really showboated his magic. Besides the magic.
I mean, it would be pretty obvious to notice that he doesn't leave behind
Yeah, I go
tracks when you go to track and like right.
And you just see
at
like
the front door.
scratch
There's
marks.
just nothing.
And I'm like, I think Tomo gets a little excited because it's like, okay, I'm gonna have to work a little bit for this, and then I'm gonna follow the Sweet Daisy tracks as long as I
Sweet
can.
Daisy makes it easy.
But then,
And then it climbs up
and
a
then,
tree.
and then it climbs up a tree, and like, I'm gonna switch to scent, and I am going to, I'm gonna use my track feet.
I would like to think you're doing all this, and we're like 100 feet away. You see us.
I'm hanging on to the back of your hood like a balloon floating
Yeah,
along.
because
with
my,
you.
I know that, do you have dark vision, Sweet Daisy?
I don't think so. I don't think the Izumi have dark vision or low light.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm
I've
magic.
never
It gives
used
me
it
that.
before.
I have an
You
eye
guys
patch
probably
thing.
have a lantern.
Yeah, I have like an
So
eye
I have
patch
dark
though.
vision
It
for
might give me.
120
I cast
feet,
light.
Kyle.
Okay.
Can't
So, Yeah, it's kind of pog. Pog. So, I'm gonna try to. Okay, I have to roll the track. There's like a DC for it. Do you want me to roll it?
Sure.
The DC is dependent on the type of ground. What kind of ground we got?
Grassy.
Is it
rocky?
Is it very soft, firm, or hard?
Firm.
Okay, the DC is 15. Oh god, that's a nat 1.
You lose us.
Which sucks because
It's alone time.
You're-
Eddie.
There's a kind
boy. We did it. We got away from Tomo.
There's kind of a tinge that distracts you, almost. The conversation once, you didn't get all of it, you heard your name a few times and started hearing some exasperated words from Utgard, but nonetheless, you think about it as you're walking around. And though you do get a track, a scent, and you start following it, that thought process and train of thought kind of makes you lose it. And once you realize you've lost it, you look around, smell, look down, it's gone. The trail is gone.
Sweet Daisy and Nelson are both dead. We got eaten by dragons.
yeah. So as soon as I lost it, I stopped.
Agronath wasn't dead.
And I'm gonna take stock of my surroundings because now that like my nose has stopped and essentially my eyes have also stopped and like my brain's also now gonna stop and this is gonna be the first time. What's the terrain around here?
Firm.
No, sorry,
Rocky.
Rocky.
It's mountainous. It's probably at a higher altitude where the pines have just stopped. So it's like rocky. It's past the tree break. So
Okay,
it's
so
just
like
rock and grass.
Yeah, okay. Can I see like the treed area?
From here, no.
No? Okay.
You're too nestled inside valleys.
Okay. This is kind of the first time Tomo's been like alone and not trapped, in a tower. And I think as much as like Tomo really wants to like try and like piece together exactly what the conversation from Utgard and Oktha is and like auto filling in like all the possibilities, I think Tomo becomes very aware of like the last time that they were like this was right after they got changed, just like by themselves in the open and honestly very feeling very kind of vulnerable. And I think there's like that like a seed of uneasiness and like doubt within themselves and who they are and what they are kind of starts to take root a little bit. I think Tom's gonna kind of find a rock and just sit down for a minute and kind of try to get themselves together because there might be a little bit of a panic starting or like a panic attack starting a little bit because Tomo's been really kind of struggling with realizing like who they are and what they're capable of and the fact that they're capable of such violence and easy violence is like another, like how that all links and laces together. Tomo's kind of getting that thrown in the face right now. So I'm gonna find a rock and roll for panic attack.
Okay. Sit against the rock.
I don't know how high I was going for. I just rolled a 12, so you know.
You sit down back against the rock. Look up the stars in the sky. Just spend a night with yourself and your thoughts.
I'm gonna go pee now.
Also, Sweet Daisy.
It's like picking the fifth bench.
What would you like to be doing on this evening before you Turn in.
What is happening, sweet Daisy? Why are you pulling on my hood?
I'm very sweaty and the breeze feels so good up here.
I'm not that tall.
Well, you're still taller than I am, and I'm gonna pull myself down and I'm gonna piggyback right on him.
Okay.
So, Nelson, it's just you and me now. What are you thinking about?
Okay. I'm thinking about that I might die from carrying you.
I'm not that heavy. I'm using fly. I'm a feather. I'm a dainty young woman.
I'm just not that strong.
I mean, it wouldn't weigh anything if she is using fly.
Oh, never mind then. You're good.
Yeah, it's like you're pulling a balloon.
All right.
Just a fur
I don't know.
balloon.
Well then, retract all of that. Angry? Not myself, not a Tomo. That's what you're thinking.
That's okay if you're mad at Tomo.
A little. A little bit. I can't be fully mad at them. I know where most of my anger is directed. I think you do too.
I might, but let's not have this conversation and make assumptions about each other. We're getting to know each other after all.
Yeah,
This is new for the both of us.
it's true. So, I know it's a little touchy. What is it about the green mark? It's
Gonna
cool. It looks nice.
Thank you. I'm getting used to it.
It's new.
Yeah,
Oh.
I haven't always looked like this. Usually I have a pumpkin toting around, but usually I have a nice
Yeah, I think-
orange creamsicle kind of flavor going on, and the green apple is kind of new. Would you like the long or the short answer?
Which one would be more fun for you to say?
The complicated answer.
Complicated it is.
Alright. Girls' night.
All right. Okay. That's probably not good.
Sometimes it's not.
I've only heard bad things about girls' night.
There have been good things too. But most of them have been bad. Some of them have been informative.
Formative.
And they've all been fun.
Okay. Wasn't one of the girls' night when Tomo got kidnapped?
We're not here to talk about me.
Wasn't that one of
Skill deflection.
That was a good deflection. That was good. That was great, actually. That was okay.
So, Nelson, you're feeling angry.
Yeah.
At Trapu?
Yeah.
Mostly?
At him. At myself.
Alright.
You don't know this, but, well, as the younger one of the family, I was being trained to kind of be his protector.
You're getting blamed for Thalmir's death.
Edmonds?
Edmonds, yes.
Got one!
And, I went away to, wherever the hell I don't remember myself where Neris is from. Nolson would know.
Velfell.
Well, that's the nation. I know that.
Or, no, isn't it?
Lilshai?
Well,
No,
Leilshai is where
isn't-
Nolson's from.
Velfell?
That was the kingdom.
Yeah, I don't know what city.
It was the
Was
city
it
right
just
after
Valen?
Pretoria.
It was the one after Pretoria.
Was it just Valen?
No, that's the race of human.
It wasn't hold on.
Well,
Was it
right,
Immingham?
but they're based on location.
Hang on now.
No.
Yeah, but no, I'm saying like the city name.
Where's it
where
coming
they're-
over? I have a
But
map
Valen
if you prefer.
is an area. That's
Tomorrow,
not-
maybe, if we ever get tomorrow.
Yeah.
Didn't Bridget retire?
Right, I think Valen is also.
Give me a birthday present.
I think so.
I don't know, man. I
It's
don't
because it's
remember.
Valefell is the new kingdom, and it's
Right.
Valen people from all over.
Hey,
What?
now
Where is Neris from?
I needed to remind myself the
Wherever it's from.
Name inserted.
Name inserted here.
Insert name.
Because it was literally the one right
Well,
north.
I was
of
sent there to
Pretoria.
train. Young man.
How young?
Oh,
Valistad. Fuck.
like 8.
8? 8's a good age.
Say 8. Trained there for 4 years. Then Neris got ascending. Wasn't good news. I was sent home. Wasn't told what it was until I got home.
for more context, at Lailshire, well, my family, I suppose, more than anything, the older one would rule, the younger one would be trained to be a personal bodyguard and protector of the other. So, part of my training, not just with the bow, but was to protect Edmund with my life. And the news that I got that stopped my training was that he was killed. Slain by a binder. Wish I knew what I knew now. Was lied to. That wasn't clear. I think my father has a twisted sense of humor just to mess with my brother. And for 6 years, I thought he was dead. My anger directed towards binders. I trained to hunt them. In my spare time, when I wasn't learning to prepare to rule as I'm the new heir. So, what I'm saying is, when I found out he was alive, it kind of gave me a second chance that I could protect him, maybe.
You got your whole life's purpose back.
Yeah, then it was ripped away from me. Again. I think I'm just... I'm just angry at the world right now. They would do it to me again. I'm so close to having them back.
You know, you might not think of it this way, but I do. You did get to say goodbye to him, and he did to you.
What do you mean?
Nolson, I've met you before.
Wait, what?
I've seen you.
Yeah.
I've heard your voice.
Huh?
Yes, and so did Thalmir. Edmund, I guess, but Thalmir's what he went by at the time.
Yes. What do you mean?
We docked in Lailshire
Yeah.
for a short while.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
At the time, you were a little stressed out. I was asked to check in on the state of things before we sent your brother out on a sort of look-see. He was feeling a bit homesick, wanted to see how things were in a state. And I was asked by him to make sure that no harm would come to him. And so I did. Back in my hometown, I was the royal court oracle of the pasture lands. So, every once in a while on a good day, I can give little peeks into the future. And you know what I saw?
Me?
Yes. I saw a very small, scared boy sitting all alone on a big, big throne.
Could he disguise himself?
He could.
Sorry. No. Wait, you're saying...
He wanted to see you again. And he did.
I gave that bastard 50 gold.
Yes, you did. We actually spent a lot of it. It was useful.
I gotta see him again. I gotta see him again. He was an elf with a hunchback, by the way. He had a hunchback.
He did. He picked an ugly disguise. I thought he would really dussy himself up.
Hunchback, that's who I talked to. He delivered the letter himself.
He had a little skip in his step when he walked back on that boat. He was a little traumatized. He did see the grave your family dug for him that never had a body in it, but he got a lot of peace from seeing you. Seeing that you were okay. That you were the one being protected.
didn't know I needed to hear that. I gotta talk to him one final time. Wasn't long. Did. Oh. That is the day my world turned upside down.
Yeah.
Confronted, well, that wasn't the same day, but it was the day when I panicked. Confronted my father, learned some things.
That was the day you decided to change your own fate.
I guess that's a word for it, yeah.
Would ya?
Fuck. I mean, I haven't told you. Did I tell you what my dad did to him?
He told me bits and pieces.
He didn't know the story, couldn't I? My dad had one good, kind grace left in that bastard's body. Saved Edmund Fowler from burning at the stake. Teleported him with some kind of magic. Didn't even realize my dad used magic. From what it sounds like, that's something. Teleported him away into the forest where he could be stripped of his name, where there's one final kindness. Because since he was a binder, we would all burn. If people knew. But why didn't he tell me? 6 years. Okay, why? That didn't make sense when harm to come to me. My own father. Lied to me for 6 years. Bring flowers to that damn grave every year. Just like
People do things for all sorts of twisted and unknown reasons, but I've always found the best way to do things is to act on what you can and what you think that you can't. You miss every single shot you don't fire.
I guess that's true.
And if this helps, I know.
Sweet Daisy's balling.
Let's be honest, Sweet Daisy is the ball.
No, yeah.
Don't worry.
I am this shot.
If it helps, one of the reasons Thalmir didn't come back and tell you that he was alive was he went from learning how to survive to being able to live.
I'm not mad at him. Mad at my dad for all he's done to my damn family. If he told me, I could have seen him again.
There still might be a chance you could. He came back to you once already.
Yeah, I hope you're right. And thank you. Thank you very much, Sweet Daisy. This might be one of the kindest things anyone's ever done for me.
Really?
Yeah.
The bar is on the floor. This is good to know.
It's pretty low.
Yeah, it wouldn't be girls' night if you guys didn't set the forest on fire.
That's the forest on fire. You can hear Cass's words, much like Professor Oak telling you not to ride a bike indoors. Please don't set the forest on fire.
You can hear burning forest.
You said you're angry, right?
Yes.
Do you wanna?
Light a match.
Well, we could. Thalmir tended not to like fire. Edmund tended not to like fire for obvious reasons. But I was going to say, I have certain arcane abilities. Do you want to scare the shit out of your father?
I do.
This is a girl's night activity.
Yeah, because this is going to end poorly.
Oh yeah, this is a bad idea. I'm so here for it though.
Anything you want me to say in particular?
Oh god. He's going to be able to track this.
Yeah, he totally is.
Tarathiel shows up.
I'm still alive, you bastard. I'm coming for you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? You sure about that?
Edmund Freewater.
Alright, let's do it!
If I know much about Edmund, he would have found this funny.
Loves it.
I'll add in some flavor to it. Right. I'm gonna settle my 2 little mouse feet on the ground.
Such a bad idea. I'm so happy. Such a bad idea.
If you get my kids killed.
I'm sorry in advance.
This is Cameron just being like, hey, fuck it, we're going to do a TPK right now.
And we ball. Well, we have anti-detection
Kyle,
shit.
please do not punish me for their actions.
Cameron, we don't.
This isn't like a thing
He
that
probably doesn't.
Nelson's dad can't like.
Well,
He
we
can
know
use
he-
a little magic, but
What'd
he
you say?
can't like he can't.
What do you say?
I'm scared.
I
We
do
know
too.
that he's a high-level magic caster.
Yeah.
What do you say, Meredith?
Okay.
Do what
We're
Sweet
making-
Daisy would do. Do
We're
what Sweet
making
Daisy would
choices.
do.
Sweet Daisy, in this moment, would choose to share a tender
We
moment
ball.
with Nelson. We're leaving in 2 days.
You can
I don't think he
pretend
can.
to send him.
He's not a god. He's not the champion of gods. He's not Tarathiel. He can't come here. We're good. We're good. I'm choosing to believe that.
He's
This
gonna,
motherfucker's a
Mayor, he's
dragon.
gonna be a boss fight at our level.
I know. But when we get off the island, he is.
Maybe, if you do this, it might be sooner.
It's
We have all
That's
of
okay. If it's
I took
We
Founder's
haven't even got to the party
anti-detection
yet.
magic
It's
thing,
the
right?
same thing.
I took that, right?
The what?
The
It doesn't
anti-
matter if you leave a beacon for them.
It's a good idea. Probably not.
Look,
We're gonna-
make interesting choices.
make interesting
That's what you
choices.
said to me right before I took
I
my
wish I was still
pearl.
in the
Yup.
restaurant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a bad decision.
Yeah, I
It
won.
was-
You think I don't know that?
It was the
Well,
interesting one.
Now, to be fair, Cammy Whammy here has never made
How
that
could you send
decision.
him
I'm
the
ready
dad?
for
Never
it.
seen the dad.
Okay.
I'm ready
Dad?
for it. I'm ready to
I've
join
seen-
the Bad Decision
You've
Club.
seen him?
Have fun.
Wait.
Never met his dad.
You've never
Oh.
seen. You've never seen that.
Oh yeah, you haven't.
Do you have like magic?
Saved by the
Yeah,
wolf.
I don't have sense.
Oh my god!
I don't have sensing.
Could you like have? Well, no, I have something. Do you have like a little image you could draw of him for me?
You don't know.
Nothing happens.
Just draws a stick figure.
I might.
Yeah.
I might actually.
Meredith, you need to have met the person.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shit.
You can't.
I
it's
could
not like
try
Sprite.
without knowing that.
Save my semantics.
Yeah, but Cameron's
Saved
gonna be
by
like,
having
hey guys,
messenger.
I got sending. I'm gonna send my dad.
I don't have something.
Thank God.
Why am I sending? I'm the
We're all relieved except for Meredith.
I'm not. I think it would have been fun.
We'll get to it.
We'll get to it.
It would have been fun.
So, I just thought of something. I need to have met the person
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
I could like hunt him down in his dreams.
It's very
I could like do some. We'll talk about it.
You guys are exhausted currently.
Yeah.
We're really tired. We're
This is
making
the
bad
same
decisions.
day that we fought
It is the same
everyone.
day.
Let's
So
keep
you guys
let's put a pin in
need
it.
to sleep soon.
We should absolutely.
Okay, let's
that guy.
torture your father in his sleep.
Absolutely. Fuck that guy. Later. I'm sleepy.
His life just flashed before his
Oh my
eyes.
god.
Oh no.
It just leaves that.
Oh, is it a chair?
Oh my god, it leads so far back.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Because it just,
Like, I
it
watched
just is.
Yeah, I watched you put like zero effort and then go like horizontal. That was.
Is there anything else you all want to do for this evening?
Oh, that's good. Character development stuff's
Can
fun.
we drink hot cocoa?
Well, me and Nelson will walk our way back, and I'm gonna be holding onto his shoulders, and I'm gonna be like little head down, eyes closed, giving out a little soft snore, like fake sleep, and then eventually it's gonna turn into real sleep.
Actual
and
sleep,
I'm
and
gonna-
your fly just spells off.
Yeah, it's like I get really heavy and like try to hold me back, and I'm like,
God.
oh, I'm okay. I can walk on my own. It's fine. It's fine.
Utgard is
Open the door and go
hong
bed.
chewing again.
Cass has also passed out.
I think I pass out with the hot cocoa on my chest like Utgard.
And it takes no
Do you
time.
return?
I don't think so. I'll just kind of slip on a rock.
Okay.
Because I'm like,
Is this like the safest place to do that?
That is, yeah.
Go off, king.
There's
Go
no
off.
natural predators.
Well,
before I fall
there's one.
asleep though, Kyle. Oh wait, I don't have any. I don't need to do the song. I don't have any hit point
We're kind
damage.
of the heroes of the island right
Good
now.
point. They love us.
Well-
We're cool.
You all lay down for rest. And you all
Die.
Where's this movie
We all die.
Where's this going?
you
We're all dead.
sleep very deeply. It is a restful sleep.
Dad, you're dumb.
I said shh.
You're like chewing.
We're doing sleepy sounds.
Jacob. In the same space, you dream. You come to another endless white expanse. You don't remember waking up. You don't remember standing up. But you look, and you are in the presence of each other, standing around.
Yeah.
You look over.
What's happening?
And standing, maybe about 50, 40 feet away from you, is Delilah.
Oh.
She says, "Well, you had quite the day today, haven't you? I can see it written all over your faces." Yes. Congratulations. Seems you have claimed a small victory for yourselves. Yes?
Thanks to you and your help.
Not small.
Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You are quite the talk of the town recently.
Amongst the gods.
Amongst the gods, yes.
We might have heard as much.
Yeah. And it's
Don't try.
lucky. From what I hear, you lot have recently gone dark. Don't know if you know what you've done to do that, but keep doing it. As for this, and she flicks her finger, and the crystal lifts itself out of your pocket, floats in the air. I will give you one last chance to bow out. If you no longer wish to be champions of your own right, the future, and against the gods, I will take this back. And likely I won't see you ever again. But if you do, I will return it to you. Just know that it comes with a heavy responsibility.
Do we have to kill all of the gods?
Ideally, no gods need to be killed. Simply stopped.
Best case scenario.
I already made my choice. Choice stays the same.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm not backing out. This is what I've been doing my whole life.
That's depressing.
Everybody of like-minded. Delilah looks at you, Tomo. Understood. Everyone hold out your hands.
This is where we become Power Rangers.
Both hands?
Just one is fine. Two if you want. She snaps, and you see the crystal that is floating in between you shatters and is reformed into 6 individual crystals. One red, one blue,
We are the Power Rangers.
one yellow, one white, one black. And their respective colors find the hand of the people who turned into dragons of likewise color. She says, like before, when the time is right and my power is connected within them all, and each gem is in alignment, you may regain your vessel forms for a time, at least. So may it serve you well. I'll be in close contact.
Wait, just once? Did you say how many times?
When she can, she said.
When she can. Okay.
Thank you,
My bad,
Zoran.
my bad.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Now,
Thank you, Mommy.
get some rest. I heard that.
There's like a moment and then.
Don't mind them.
We'll cut off some of his hair in his sleeve.
Oh no! We don't do
Maybe
that.
don't go that far. But, regardless, get some rest. You've accomplished great things. And you will accomplish even greater.
Let's
I'll
go.
be in touch. And you can see from behind her the endless white expanse just turns into blackness, like a light being shut off in a room. And the next thing you remember is each of you waking up from a nice, fitful sleep.
Can I just say that was the best instance of the blackness washes over you? We all immediately.
Back to bed.
If you are no longer, if you're still not at full health, you can regain 10 now. Your daily skills reset. You can prepare more
Oh,
spells.
thank God.
In the morning, as
Have you killed all your ability damage that you took a hot second ago?
When we're
My
in hell,
ability
the
damage?
dexterity
You
damage.
took so much dex damage.
Yeah,
I don't remember how many rests you've
I
had.
have a metabolism thing, so
That's
that was,
right.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
pretty
good.
I'm gonna cast all my weird primal shit.
but each and every one of you wake up. Tomotaru did not return last night, so they are not in Tomet's room, but the rest of you wake up to the morning rising. Tomet wakes up too, but he doesn't stand up.
Can I just?
You can't.
How far out did you go? Like, I'm gonna cast a message to Tomo.
It was probably further than the range of message.
Yeah, because I went about a
Because they
mile
were
before
tracking
I.
it for a while.
So is the gem like? Was it like in our hands?
Yes.
And like we're holding it?
Yes.
Is it
If
like-
you,
Oh, I thought it was embedded.
remembering it, waking up, if you search for it, it is somewhere in your possession. So either in a pocket, in a bag, or otherwise.
Oh, I had misinterpreted that.
Each of them
Yeah, I
are-
thought it also got embedded in
I
our
thought,
thought it
it
was
went like in
embedded.
our skin.
Yeah, I thought it was embedded.
No, you have them
Oh.
physically.
I can make that happen.
No, you have them physically.
What if I got on my forehead?
No.
Well, it's
Someone wants to be a Triceratops.
this is Power Rangers. Power Ranger Dino Charge.
This is Power Ranger Dino Force.
Make them into jewelry.
I do have
We're
my
Power Rangers Dragon Force, excuse you.
Holy shit! Yeah, you're right.
I mean, you guys are just gonna get up and start like making breakfast for everyone.
I'm sorry.
I've taken over your role.
Yes, chef.
Actually, Cass is completely fine with that.
Cass never
He's-
wanted to be the cook.
No, he loves cooking, but he sees you doing it, he's like, cool, I can take care of my son.
I'm gonna break.
Hi,
son.
Oh, right. Should I try to make his son a leg? Should I make his son a leg?
Oh, right. I mean, sure, if you can try. Let's find a boulder.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a few pieces and stuff, so it's gonna take a little bit out of me, but.
Tony, do you
change the
mind
music,
coming
hold on.
with us so that we
I just
can...
realized it's still mysterious.
Mysterious breakfast.
Wow.
What is it?
This bacon tastes really suspicious.
Suspicious stew from
Sauce.
Minecraft?
Sauce.
You'll never guess what animal this bacon came from.
Okay.
But the day is yours. Today is the day for you all to rest and recuperate from the day before. And the next day is a celebration put on by the other dragons of the island. This day is yours. What would you all like to do?
Make a leg.
Make a leg.
Make
How would
money.
you like to do that?
So Kyle, if you allow me to use like 4 of my namings to break down a boulder into different pieces.
Sure.
So a bottom portion, a middle portion,
Just my
a ball joint for the knee,
weird.
Yeah, so it'd be
maybe like a foot joint.
right.
Doesn't
So
need a, you just need a peg leg in.
well, I was thinking thigh, knee joint, shin,
And foot.
and foot.
Yeah.
Because then if you can at least bend the knee, that's a little bit better and it doesn't eat up everything in case I myself have to.
And maybe we. At first it would be a little.
Right, and
but
like
we can
you
get.
get a rope
What
or
we can
something
get.
to make like a hold this.
We have an artificer.
Yeah. I just mean like we can make something work.
Yeah. Haley.
Halen.
We can get him to put strings and stuff.
How is Hadalin?
Where is that boy?
Let's
I
go
don't
check
know
on
where he
him.
is.
Can I? Do you want me to roll for all of them, or can I just like spend the?
Roll for him,
21. That succeeds. 26. 27. 25.
Okay. Like, it's strange. Every time you see Octa using naming, it's strange. Because pretty much all they do is narrow their eyesight on the thing at which they're trying to find the name, and then they speak some kind of command that cannot be heard.
Parcel time.
It is inaudible. So it's almost as if Octa is moving their mouth without saying anything, and the boulder listens and does at his command. You are able to create
It's a really heavy
pieces.
leg.
Yeah, I imagine it's thin.
And hollow.
Thin and hollow. Because, like,
How many words do you
It's
use?
gonna whistle when he walks.
and now I'm gonna make the statue we talked about.
Oh, there's just an employee looking at us. He's just like,
He just opens.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be like PB or
I know,
something.
I thought it was.
it was a
I'm gonna
guy
help
with a
put it
lantern.
together, and I'm
Not
gonna
my
help
whole
Tommy come outside.
And I'm gonna make the little statue I talked about.
I'm on my whole way back down.
Okay.
That's 28.
Okay.
Those are the best naming rolls I've had.
They are.
So
In a long
long.
time, yeah.
The lowest I've rolled tonight for a naming is a 13.
Fuck.
But you do make your way back to Thomas' place.
I know it wasn't forbidden, but I took it anyway.
You have Thomas outside.
Oh, what?
Tommy.
What? Yeah.
We have something that's not prominent, but more leg.
Courtesy
What?
of yours truly.
Didn't say next time you saw him, you're gonna give him the ring back. Now you're giving him the ring.
Let's not think about that.
We have someone who can make it a little bit easier to walk in, but for now it's something.
Yeah. It is.
It's gonna be about his size.
You are something, Arthur.
I'm gonna
Wow.
He's falling in love again. Oh no.
get some rope out.
Well, it should still function even without the rope.
Whoa, we need to attach it to.
That, yeah, we do need to do that.
I'm gonna take the leg in.
You spend some time fitting the leg.
We're both weak.
on him. And it's a bit awkward because the cut is very high up on his leg.
Well, that's why Cass is helping.
Yes. Well, no, just like trying to
Oh,
like,
yeah,
get
yeah.
it attached is like it has to come in on a very strange angle. He looks down at it and says, "You know, if I squint my eyes, I can barely even tell that I don't have a leg."
Well,
You're squinting pretty hard.
Tommy, over time, I'm gonna. Bridget is known to leave the island, so I'm gonna pull a few of these out because we have a few left over anyway.
Oh, from what it sounds like, she's here permanently.
Well, then I'll keep them on me, but I pull out one of the crystals that we have. We know someone who can turn this into actual prosthetics. Working prosthetics. So, at some point, I'll get you.
How will that work with dragon form, though?
Probably the same way clothing does.
Yeah, I'm not hoping that I'll be able to walk around very easily in my dragon form, but
We can work on.
at least in this one, it's
I mean,
well.
plenty of people
still
have
got
learned
3
to
legs. You can-
walk with 3 legs.
It's like a dog.
I can live with one. Yeah.
There's one dog in the sanctuary.
His name is Grim. I kind of made him.
But
That is an actual. That is actual folklore.
What?
I made him
he
like
looks
a
over
dog
at
named
you
Squid.
and says,
They're
"Thank you.
wholesomes.
That's
You're welcome.
very kind."
Anything else to give me?
No problem. I'm gonna go find somebody else. I'm gonna try to find Daisy.
I'm gonna stay with Tonnet. I'm gonna talk to Tonnet.
Well, I will give you to some privacy and yes, I will go.
I'm gonna go practice my
Thank you,
archery
stop.
in a
I
different
need to.
room. There's some weird tension here.
I don't know why my words are not working today, I guess. I'll see you later.
That's fair. You did get waken up with the most awkward conversation, from what I understand.
It was very weird. I'm glad. Did you hear all of it?
No, just parts.
Oh, well, I'll fill you in later. It was very
I
weird.
heard enough.
I had to listen to all of it.
So sorry.
Aka's still in the room.
Aka's just like,
Daisy fell asleep in here.
Look,
Fell asleep against the door.
Like no one's coming in. Not Viking. Not Viking.
anyways, I'll see you later. And you guys are just gonna leave.
All right.
You're gonna like.
That does not slap Daisy.
You guys gonna like roll Daisy's body onto
Just,
like
like,
the back of
roll
his
her
shield, onto the back of his shield, like, and then just like sort of like drag her away, and then like
Well, it's animated. You just float it.
yeah, and, like float it over, and then roll her into like the corner, and then just walk
Dumps
out.
her on the ground.
Daisy's still asleep.
Up in the air.
She's fine.
She's like a beanbag chair.
I know that Utgard made breakfast that Cass is going to make an old favorite of Common and Andres. Am I able to get Andre over as well?
Endre, if you go over to where he lives, you can pull him over, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Ugar walks out, and then you just walk up behind him, and it's like really awkward. You're walking, and he's like,
Well, no, because he walks out and says, I'm gonna get Andre real quick. So it's less awkward.
like, okay, I'll just.
You get Endre follows you.
Yeah, I'm gonna make them their favorite meal and I'll cook it.
I left you with the journal. Last time I left. Did you read it? I understand if you didn't. It's probably hard, the fact that I've returned with a whole new life.
No, I didn't.
That's okay.
I didn't have the courage to yet.
That's okay. Well, hopefully we have a lot of time. So
Yeah, well, some at least.
some at least. I'm gonna look at Andre and Tony. This isn't a conversation I wanted to bring up so soon, but with recent events. I know losing me and your mother was very hard, and I'm going back into danger. And even if I come back, how are you two doing?
Tommy kind of looks down, thinking. Andre says, well, all things considered, better. Yesterday certainly helped that a bit. He kind of looks over at Tommy, and Tommy says, I don't know yet. That's all I can do. I don't know.
Okay. I guess we'll figure that out together then.
Hey, maybe. And Tommy kind of looks at Andre a little bit and looks up at you and says, would you maybe be able to tell your friend that I need to talk to them?
Yes. Did you? Were you awake last night?
No. I mean, I was for a bit of it. Not for all of it.
There's like
My actions have consequences. My actions.
yes, I will. I'll tell him. You need to talk to him today.
Yeah, or tomorrow, you know.
I have a feeling this is a conversation that shouldn't be put off.
Sure. I guess. Yeah.
You guys are playing D&D, I'm playing Monster Brawl.
Excuse me, that's what always happens when I'm in D&D. So legs can attack.
Well, normally it's like this in this situation, but it's a.
Yep.
You leveled
I
up your
love you.
smarts.
I love that your love, your triangle.
My charm.
The party is tomorrow, and we have today. I do need to speak to Sweet Daisy at some point. But other than that,
That's tomorrow.
Fun time today, party tomorrow.
Then we'll do.
other than that,
Which is not a fun time.
other
It never
than
is.
speaking to my friend.
You know who I'm talking about, right? I know you have a lot of friends now. Honestly, it's a bit strange seeing you around so many people. You were kind of a loner before.
What happened?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Before I met them, I was also still a loner. So
You just won't
It's a
leave me
surprise
alone.
for you too.
yeah, they're very contagious.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Dad, you made
I
friends!
was completely alone, but thanks. Right.
Wait, you know which one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I know.
I hope it's the wrong
Just in case you don't know.
I'm gonna do.
Yeah, Andre's like,
It's like.
he's eating this up.
Oh yeah, 'cause didn't Tom refuse to basically have babies
Yes.
the entire time?
Yes.
It was
And
just
then I gave them a ring.
So that's just
Maybe
figure
it was like,
you know what?
okay.
If it's not the person I think, we'll just figure out then.
Okay. I trust you.
Am I gonna have to battle Comet or Octa?
Yeah, you are.
Damn it.
Look what you
You're gonna
did,
get Octa, and he's gonna be
Jacob.
like, I wanted to talk to Tomo, right?
Yeah, there's like a. He's
I'm
gonna.
for
Maybe there's a way the three of you can make this
Didn't
work.
I have a talk with
Trifecta.
when we had our talk? It was like, I am so scared to lose. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. So Cass is feeling this from like.
Every angle, like.
Especially after hearing that conversation. So Cass is like.
Total the
I
fact that
know.
gets all the gossip and it's
Too
put in the
much
office.
information right now. As the father figure who's not supposed to, who's just supposed to let it happen, I have too much information right now. There's a love triangle happening in front of me.
And then Utkar's just like, I'm just glad I'm the grandpa thing. I don't have to deal with this shit.
I got that uncle thing going on.
It's very funny
The
that Wilson
grumble.
just doesn't know about any of this. It's
Yeah.
really fun.
He's got out of it.
out of the loop.
I'd love to meet the other purple dragons a little more, personally, if possible.
Oh, yeah. That's more of a job for Andre than me.
Do you want to come? I
I'll
know you're not around very
I'll
often.
stay here in case somebody comes around.
Okay.
I'm a 4.
I got a real life.
I'm a real life 4. Oh
Andre, would you be willing to come with me and perhaps introduce me to a few? I'm going to start with one of my friends.
Yes, I will definitely do that with you. Good luck.
That's such little brother energy.
Like, my brother has a crush. My brother has a crush.
And then he leads
It's
you
gonna
out.
end.
Yeah.
Poorly.
And I'm gonna start and I'm like, you know what? I feel like you two need more things to poke at each other for, but don't tell them I let you see this. I'm just gonna walk straight over to Arthur.
Okay.
I wish I had a jacket.
Daisy. Am I shaking Daisy awake?
Probably. You're probably
It's not
still close
working.
around a bit.
And it's not working.
Daisy, wake up!
I wanted to do a total lie about that.
You kind of like pulling your face away.
Just
You look up,
poured out
and you
her.
look up and you can see Cass is standing there.
Yeah, we can talk real quick. Let's go like 30 feet that way. It's gonna be so bad.
The other side of the room.
I think about 120 feet into the building to where Tomet is a better idea.
What?
I'm gonna take off and start
leading.
leading him over. I was like, don't put it off. I had the conversation last night. You need.
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot to talk to him. I'm gonna be honest. Tommy's a pretty nice guy, right?
He's very nice.
He's not gonna like.
No, he's extremely nice. Please be nice to him.
Andre is eating this up. Yeah?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Tom is like,
He's a nice
You
guy.
can see like hushed tones between them, and Cash is. Go.
Okay.
Go. That means you have to move your feet.
Give me 1 second.
Nope, move your feet.
Give me 1
Okay, deep breath. Hold for 3 seconds. Let out.
I already let out.
This is so good.
This is great. This is
I don't have the strength I used to, otherwise I'd drag you over there myself with noodle arms.
I'm walking so slowly.
okay.
Killed Agronath to
I'm
have
gonna kick him in the
this.
shin on the back of your shin to get you a bit faster.
Because he was dead leg him, he's like, oh.
Well, no, they were -6 to strength.
Oh no, my leg's gone. Oh no,
No,
I
like when
can't
you hit like in the
move.
back of the knee when they're standing.
Okay, I'm gonna go turn to him right now. I'm gonna go.
You walk over to his house.
I'm gonna walk back over to Andre and be like, that was like pulling teeth, my god. Are you eating this
We
up?
should leave.
Like
We'll
follow.
give them space.
I think this.
Come on, I have a few people to introduce you to.
Alright.
My kid.
Daisy's just like asleep on the porch.
But you walk over to his house. And you open up the door. Well, you knock first, and then from the inside,
That was
no,
a
that's-
Jacob.
Oh, that's panicked.
you knock first, and you hear on the inside.
Feel it.
You hear, you can come in.
Okay. I'm coming in now.
You step inside, and you can see Tomit
It's on a
is now
bed
standing,
with roses.
and he has, he's looking at the window very dramatically right now. He has his arm on the windowsill.
Is he shirtless?
He's not shirtless.
Is it a bundle a little bit too far
It's
though?
not. It is
Damn
not
it.
now. He says.
A short, like unbuttoned.
He says.
Real deep V.
He says. Sit down and hear what I have to say.
This whole family is full of
After you.
dramatics.
This is the
Says-
consequences of wooing
He
a
says-
dragon.
Look, it's been a while since I've seen you. And I've noticed that you've grown, both in ability and personality. And, look, and he turns over and he says, this might be sudden, but don't take it the wrong way. I think you need to move on.
Thank you.
While you were gone, I met a very nice lady.
I'm gonna put my hand on his hand. I'm gonna cup his hand. I'm so heartbroken.
He says,
I'm so happy for you.
look, I'm sorry that I would have told you sooner, but things just kind of
It's
got
okay.
crazy.
Oh
and
thank God.
I-
Oh thank God. I get it. Is she the one?
Is she prettier than me?
Really?
I think she is.
Do you have a ring?
Not yet. We're taking
Would
it
you
slow.
like the ring that I gave you?
That would be a little weird.
Well, you could just say you had a craftsman.
No.
Okay.
Keep
Okay.
and give it to somebody that you find that you know.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
I am truly sorry.
It's okay. I'll move on. I'll get past this.
Good.
I'm gonna go now. I'm
Take
so
all the time you
heartbroken.
need. You come to me first when you're ready to talk.
Talk about what? Just like amends? Or?
You know, if you're, sad about it, if you want to talk to me about it, you
Oh.
can, but, I'll give you space first. If you need
Okay.
it.
I'm gonna be honest, I think I'm okay. I think we're gonna make great friends if you still wanna at least be
Oh,
friends
sure,
after
yeah.
that. Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm always down for a friend. I
Alright.
don't have many.
I'm so heartbroken and I'm gonna just walk out. I'm gonna puke on the front lawn. I'm just anxious, just
I'm gonna say, Cass also. This is a family of dramatics. Cass stopped Endrin and he's like, no, I gotta see this. Like, walks from the building over through curtains. I'm gonna sense motive also the minute it comes out so I can see.
Also,
Okay.
really quick, I love how the position of Daisy's sleeping body has been so inconsistent. Like, it's been in front of the door, Utgard moved her, I said I put her in the corner of the house, then she was outside with Akta, Akta's shaking her awake, and then she's on the porch. It's like, and she's been asleep the whole
This is
time.
canon now.
She sleepwalks.
She sleepwalks.
She would.
Yeah, she would. I just loved that. Like, that's just like, yeah, I'm outside with Daisy. Daisy's on
I'm
the
the
porch
one.
now.
I'm
That
the one
was a
background prop in a sitcom that keeps getting moved by extra. I'm the Starbucks cup in Game of Thrones.
Yeah. You're just wherever we need
that
you
was
to
a
be.
sense motive of 26 when I know that went relief. Okay, so there's a long moment before Cass just taps Endrin on the shoulder. They're good. What?
Very good.
I thought there'd be more tears.
Nope, they're good.
Oh.
Wait, why
still
do you
need
think
to
there
talk
would be
to Daisy.
tears?
Well, Tom was gonna break up with them.
That's what was happening?
Yeah. He's not really good with emotions.
I'm
and he
about to
doesn't
give
really-
you the juiciest gossip. Oscar was about to break up with Todd.
Shut up.
I love that so much.
I love this family.
Let me tell you everything I heard.
Can we get a
last night, and I'm
six
gonna
of the
walk with
Purple
on
Dragons?
I got a purple dragons!
Can you tell him everything?
Tell them what I know.
Yes.
then.
Do I also have to pee?
I also have to pee.
Guys,
well, if
where-
there's anything
It's a
else,
one-stall bathroom.
Yeah,
There's two of them.
Oh, there's a two
well,
one-stall
hold on.
bathroom.
If there's anything else specific you all want to do during
Yes.
the day,
So
Well,
many
yeah,
things.
we're gonna end at the end of this day,
Okay.
and we're coming up to an hour time. I don't want to take up the full hour. So for the sake of brevity, anything that you want to, Cam also has to drive, so I don't want to go all the way up to it.
That's fair.
For the sake of brevity, anything that you all want to do, you can explain and we will do it. Role playing where necessary, and then we'll end it for the day. If you want to go,
Yeah,
Could we like half the day and then like do it next session online?
we'll do it at the end. We'll do it until the end of the day. So whatever you want to do. Anything that you want to role play, you can hold out until the party next session.
Would I be able to? No, it doesn't make sense. Never mind. Cameron, want to talk to Aaron, but Utgard has no reason to talk to Aaron.
That's fair. No, that's incredibly fair.
During party mode.
Yeah. Nolson's going to ask you for tips about weird nature shit and archery.
He will give you accurate pointers, except on archery, because he has no fucking clue how to shoot a bow.
I want to role play it, but I have 3 different people I need to talk to.
Do you want to do it during the party next session?
That might be better.
I don't want to do it during the party.
Who's it with?
It's with Tomo, Cass, and Bridget. I need to talk to
Bridget might have to be during the party.
Yeah, Bridget.
Bridget's gonna have to be during the party. So right now, do us two.
Okay.
I just walked away, so do it with Tomo right now.
yeah. Someone could have like walked back from where they were and like
Grandpa story?
found you like up in a tree or something.
Okay.
Uh,
I'll be asleep on the porch next to Aqua Puke.
no, that was a different porch. Right?
No, on the lawn.
No,
Yes,
it's-
the same porch.
Same
On the
porch.
lawn, though. Off the porch is Puke. You're on the porch.
I'm on the porch.
Sidestep that.
I just can't go that way. It's a whole conundrum. So why?
Daisy, wake up.
Yes, Tomo.
I have another rare occasion I need you for something.
You do? I heard you wanted to do something last night. You were terrifying.
The day got to me last night.
That makes sense, yes. What's that smell?
Vomit.
Oh, okay. Well, what did you need? Let's walk off into the trees this way.
There
Okay.
are no trees.
Sure.
It's past the tree break.
There's. Alright.
Points to trees that don't exist.
Just in the field. Let's go to the tree. An empty rocky field.
So, quick question, I guess, would be when you were given, because you gave the recap of everything that happened, you probably wouldn't have mentioned anything about Girls' Night because you weren't there at Girls' Night, right?
I knew. No, I did know what happened at Girls' Night. I knew about the vision. Cass would have mentioned the vision. He would not have left that out.
Okay. So, Dacton's back,
Yeah.
and you knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
I need you to send to him.
Okay.
And I would prefer that stayed between us.
That's a big favor, Tomo. It's what I'm gladly going to do for you. But eventually I'll need something in return.
Well, I'm sure that you can think of something sufficient.
Did you have something specific you wanted to say?
Tomo hands Daisy a piece of paper.
Yeah, basically, I've written this a couple times last night. Last night was a bit rough. say this, I think that would be best.
Okay. I can do that. I don't know if this is going to work. I tried to do something with Nelson last night. Technically, I've met Dapton, and I've seen what he looks like as a hellbred. The magic might be finicky, since I haven't physically met this new form, but I'll do my best. And if not, I can always slip into a dream.
One favor at a time.
Okay. Do you cast Sending?
I'm gonna get my wiggles out, and then I'm gonna cast Sending.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, hello, Dacton. A message from Tomotaru. Our paths will cross soon. Until then, be cautious and be safe. We have much to speak of.
You get sent. Connects. And after a few moments, you get a response saying, "That gladdens me. I will have a place at my table set." And that's all you get.
Juicy.
2 love triangles.
It's just called a hexagon.
A hexagon.
No, because it's 2 separate
Sorry.
love triangles.
An hourglass.
This be a Triforce. We should be the third one.
Tomo's just sitting. No, not
I'm
Tomo.
the
Sorry. Ox is just sitting in the middle of both.
Well, I'm sitting in the middle of both.
We're both sitting in the middle
Yeah.
of both, and they're coming out from us.
Tomo. It went through. He's gonna be happy to see us, or he's happy about the he said, that gladdens me. I will have a place at my table set. He wants to see us.
What does that mean?
Does that mean everything?
I'll eat you for dinner.
This means
First, it means that he is in fact alive, so that unfortunately confirms one of my greatest displeasures. I've already mourned him twice. So, at one point, kind of lose sense of if they are still the person you know. I was not worried that it would connect. I mean, after all, you are the sweetest daisy.
Tomo, you're gonna bring tears to my eyes.
Good.
I'm trying to squeeze one out. I'm really trying. I'm really trying, Tomo.
It's okay. Don't stop trying. You're gonna.
I got kind of used to you without the mask. Could you do like a little tip up for me?
I don't think so.
That won't be my favor.
I should have said yes. That would have been a great favor, but I could have just equalized the playing field.
Yes,
Can I take it back?
No, you can't. It's too late. I'll think of something much more devious. Something inconvenient. Maybe embarrassing.
Sweet Daisy, I don't think.
Stub your toe.
Sweet Daisy, I don't think you could truly embarrass me.
Ooh, that's a challenge. Oh, fuck.
We'll see.
After all, what do you really know about me?
Ooh. You just challenged the master.
And then, just because I can, I'm gonna just walk away.
Okay.
Shaves
Tomo
your
walks away from you.
But I'm gonna walk back to the house, whatever. Going around the puke.
Oh, what's
I'm
that?
sorry.
My body.
Wait, is it my puke or is it not my puke?
It's your puke.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry.
I don't have to roleplay it, but I do want to chit chat with Utgard to be like, how'd you know? Like, when was a good time? It's like basically the same. Like, when did you know that you should ask out?
your late wife out on a
Or
Let
what?
me tell you something.
I would like to imagine this is
Let me tell you something.
Or I guess more so like, when did when
I'd like to imagine
did
this is our conversation. And I'm
I
just
guess the
horrified.
feelings become too real, or like so like you couldn't ignore them anymore.
When you feel them with your whole heart. But also, can I be 100% honest with you?
I feel as though you're gonna tell me something I'm not ready to hear right now.
Well, too bad. Akla asked me the same fucking question. Not last night. So go for it. I'm pretty sure I know what the answer's going to be.
Like I'm begging you, please.
I don't want to put more on Cass's plate, but go ask Cass.
It sounds like you've just got the ultimate green light. Go ahead, go.
Nelson's just hanging out.
We're mid-conversation here.
Tomo came up and interrupted Utgard and Nelson mid-conversation was like, when do you know? It's like, what the fuck?
There's
We're talking
always an
about
awkward
nature.
third party.
We're talking about nature here.
So that's like a yeah, I can date Akta, cool.
Yes.
Not that I'm like going to ask right now or maybe anything
Oh my
soon,
god.
but it's like
Get it over with, get out of your head, and just ask, and they'll say yes.
walking away.
Is there anything
Can we
else you
believe
want to
them?
do?
No. Why are they trying to do
No,
this?
no, no, mine's
Won't
at-
they?
I've
They
had a
will.
lot.
And they
No, so
will
am
just
I. Mine's
wrong.
at the end of the day because I'm currently out with
It's
Andrew.
ridiculous.
So yours would happen before.
Anyways, this is how you try
Now
it.
seeing that
Oh,
Sweet Daisy's
that's
awake,
really
I'm gonna
cool.
just be like, hey, Sweet Daisy,
Jesus Christ.
That was scary.
are you okay?
I'm just having hot flashes. I'm fine. I'm good.
Yeah, are you?
Again, I say we need to do this for the
Yeah.
sake of brevity.
Yeah. Hey,
Light role playing.
so you can still do the make people look like other things, right?
Yes.
For the party, I gotta have some designs I want to do that I can't do myself. If you would be happy to help.
Gladly.
Light role playing.
Gladly, I will do this for you. Yes.
Okay, we can talk about it more when we get close.
We'll talk about it.
That's it.
This might be a little bit longer, and I apologize. Last one.
The last one before we have a session.
Yeah. It would probably be evening. I pulled Sweet Daisy over to the side outside, lately. Yesterday. Calm down. Yesterday, when we were talking to that woman.
Which Delilah or the aim?
You were very fixated on on a very specific god.
Oh, Char?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know that. I know most of the reasons we won't return to the pasture lands. Obviously, reasons that you told me later. My own personal reasons. Is there another reason? It's okay to just say yes. Please don't lie to me.
I won't. I haven't ever lied to you, Cass.
I don't.
One of the reasons is the same reason as the other one. So the reason that you don't know about is attached to it's the same thing that you know about, but you don't know about the thing.
Okay.
I thought I knew.
Sweet Daisy, for a while now, sorry, you've had a look in your eye when you look at me. Have I said or done something to frighten you?
No, it's been the opposite. If anything, you've quelled quite a few of my fears.
So you're okay? Are we okay?
I hope so.
Is this, and he's gonna, the little green streak, okay?
I don't know. I've been trying to take care of it on my own. Because
You don't need to take care of it on your own. There's so many of us here now. I don't care what the secret is. Sweet Daisy, you're still you. You always have been you. We're in this for the long haul. We've been together for almost 3 years now. We're family, right?
we're family.
Well, Tom was my brother. I like to think of you as my sister.
Okay. I have a lot of nieces and nephews now. Wow.
You did get a very special introduction to Tom and Indra.
Yeah.
I told him you were like family that day. It still rings true.
Yeah.
Just a little big sister. Very chaotic big sister.
This is true. Recently, you said that we wouldn't. And Sweet Daisy's eyes are gonna roll into the back of her head real quick, and they're gonna flash with arcane energy, and she's gonna cast her new spell that she learned. That for 10 hours a day, anyone who's scrying on us sees a different image than what's actually happening.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Pretty awesome.
Cassiel, I am terrified not of you, but of myself and what I may have done to you and your children in the past. I don't remember any of it. I like to think that if I was me, I would have been able to control it. That things would have been different. My name is Tezura, Royal Court Oracle of the Pasture Lands. I am Sweet Daisy, but I am also the Bright Queen. The vessel that holds half of Shar's soul.
Can I roll a history check?
And that's where we're gonna end the session!
Cut!
Okay, well that's a 13 plus a lot. Plus 23. 36.
36.
Now, if the audio's good,
There's
that's a good training
very
right there. Yeah.
brief mentions of the Bright Queen in history.
Preview line.
All of them seem to have been scrubbed.
Epic
Doctor. There's no
Epic
corroborating
montage.
evidence for anything. As you are just given knowledge into Sweet Daisy Tezura's soul and their state of being at the end of this day. That is where I'm going to end today's session.
Woo! Woo!